How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome in. It's Tuesday. Shorty Straw, Nicomancer Crudis. I'll get your name out eventually. Cat Peasant, welcome in, everybody. It's good to see you all. Well, hope y'all had a good New Year's, by the way. Happy New Year's. Yeah, because yesterday was New Year's Day. I didn't get to say Happy New Year's to you, everybody. Good Happy New Year's, everybody. Hello, dear humans. Happy one more revolution around the star. Oh, gotcha, yeah. The Ryu, welcome in. Ryu Shinaka, welcome in. It's good to see you. Pi, are we playing Monkey Island or Quake? Oh, I forgot to change it. God bless it. You know what? I got so comfortable with Echo changing it. I did it on YouTube and totally forgot. Monkey Island, day 4. Damn. Where's the... Hang on a second. Quake. There's a quake on Monkey Island. Yeah, that's what it is. Hang on a second here. And you saw Quake and was excited, and saw Monkey Island would got more excited. Well, I tell you what, I'll launch Quake 2 and we'll look at the demo before we get playing. Before we get into Monkey Island. But yeah, it was supposed to be Curse of Monkey Island because it's Tuesday. So I apologize for the mistake. Of course, you see the box art above me rotating is Monkey Island. I don't know how much we've got left in Curse of Monkey Island either. We could have enough for a couple more streams, as slow as I am. Box art, yes it is. Welcome in, Joguri. Tokanita. The Quake of Monkey Island. Ooh. But I don't know what I'm going to do next. I've been trying to decide. I've seriously been contemplating either doing King's Quest 2, Police Quest 2, or possibly Leisure Suit Larry 2. Perhaps we'll do a... Why did I call you Taco? Tokanita? Unless it's pronounced something differently. De Jokuri? Tokanita de... I can't even get it out. De Jokuri? I can't get those words together. Haven't seen you since last year. Damn, I knew it'd been a while. That joke will survive every millennia, won't it? I'll see you next year. Wake up the next day. Oh! Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. Yes. Physical copy of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. Oh, so this is actually... 20 stream streak. Damn. You did beat MI3 recently? You were bummed out on how quickly you get to the end game. I have taken such a long time. Jeez. Yeah. T3M4. USB drive. Including Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 Sith Lords, Premium Collector's Box Edition, Hiccups, Master Edition Collector's Box, reversible 18-inch by 24-inch poster, character concept art cards, Korriban. Holy crap! And
Red Brown just subscribed for 12 months. Holy crap.
I like the way the TTS did that. Rev Brown subscribed for 12 months. Holy crap. It's so serious. This game does leave wanting for more. Yeah, I love the art. I love the voiceovers. I love the music. The puzzles are a pain in the butt to me, but I love the game overall. Brian is very serious. All right, Player 2 Pazak deck. Oh, I'm kind of interested to see that if you actually opened it. 3-inch Darth Nihilus miniature hilt replica. Ooh, premium foil hardcover strategy guide. This is a really sweet collection, man. Mar, how you doing? Welcome in. It's so good to see you all here. I hope y'all had a great New Year's celebration. I almost wanted to say Christmas. I'm like, I'll get it out there eventually. What's the words I'm looking for? New Year's. I hope you have a great New Year's. Yeah, I hope you had a wonderful day yesterday and a wonderful New Year's Eve. Only $261, including shipping and VATs. I wonder what the VATs was on that. I knew it was a pricey box set, though. Yeah, sorry. Whoo! I don't have that much. Not even close. I can sport the $1. Yeah, somebody will have to come up with a 260. 25%. Oh, God. Okay, so potentially $50-ish, give or take, maybe $50 to $60 on top of that. So if you just go with taxes, probably around $200. It definitely excels on art style and voice acting. Ooh. I remember when it came out. I remember when they did the a 174 listed price. Okay, so yeah, taxes would take it up to close to $200, and then VATs would be the rest. VAT, not VATs. Here I am talking like I'm thinking of Fallout. Yeah. All right. Titles changed. Everything's looking good. Okay, good. And that looks good. YouTube looking good. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Twitch. It's good to see you all. All right. Seriously debating on shareware. I'm gonna skip shareware for tonight because I have less time anyway. It's usually usually a 4-hour stream, but sometimes a little bit less depending on how exhausted I am. One thing I am gonna do is we're gonna turn hints on. I don't mind hints in this game, by the way. You can tell me hints about Curse of Monkey Island. I love the game. I particularly love to find like Easter eggs and secret rooms, secrets, and that kind of thing. Little things that, most people don't come across. So if anybody knows any secrets or Easter eggs or anything like that, by all means, point them out if we're coming close to one. I do not consider those hints or spoilers. I consider hints or spoilers to be story-based, like just straight up telling me, like, that guy dies in the next scene. That would be rude. If I'm stuck getting through the door to where the guy dies, you can help me figure out how to get through the door, but don't tell me he's going to die. Let me find that out on my own. I'll mourn that when it happens. Yeah, the art grew on you over the years. Then you look at your escape and, oh boy, it looks older than it is. Yeah, we'll see that shortly. I'm going to try and install it on the Pentium 2 here and see how that works. I need to go through and do some tweaks. I think I can get a little bit more power out of the video card, and I already made some BIOS tweaks to see if I can get a little bit more performance, and it made a moderate improvement. Oi, Swami, welcome in. A lost friend via Telegram. Hi, how's it going? Via Telegram. You found a lost friend. Well, congratulations. Via Telegram, are we talking like old school Telegram? Like, I have found an old friend. Stop. Or are we talking like a program? Telegram. Otaku, how you doing? Welcome in. All right. We've got that set up. Let's see if we can get the same quality of capture from the Pentium 2 that we did this past Sunday here. Because I was really, really happy with the way I got that set up. That was the best I'd seen. Oh, stop. Hi, stop. Stalio. And Monkey Islands are your favorite games. Nice. You escape you're not looking forward to. Hey, you're not the one being tortured by playing it, just so you know. I mean, you got that going for you, right? All right, anyway, let me get this going. And blink. There we go. Once it gets booted up here, I'll make a quick adjustment, and yeah, should be good. Yes, 384 megabytes of RAM. I did it because it's cheap and I could. I may actually remove 256 of it and leave only 128. 64 to 128 was fairly common in the late 80s for RAM. So, even upwards of 256 megabytes would have been pretty normal on the high-end side. Most people didn't run 384. And there can be some stability issues on some motherboards with more than, when you hit the maximum amount, especially back on older boards. It's a beast. It really is. It really is not. I mean, it's generally pretty tame. The video card isn't exactly high-end. It's more like on the low side of mid-range, but it's a good value, I'll say that. Let's see, hardware acceleration, see virtual memory, and let's see. You can also improve, I would set this to network server, and that would handle memory a little bit better for most things. Let me see if I can make an adjustment here so we can get the sharpest, cleanest look possible. Oops, I'm on the wrong one. Still not the right one. I need to go to sampling options. Thank you. There we go. And we're going to go down to where the heck was it? Oh, sampling phase. We're going to go down to 135. And then we're going to set line doubling to 2. It's going to flash, and then it'll be sharp as a freaking tack. Like, look at that. Oh, my God, it's so sharp. It's a bit blurry, but not now. That's about as clean as it's going to get. It'll be a little bit blurry from the stream, sadly, because of compression and whatever resolution it's running at, but, man, I tell you. So, yeah, just in time, just adjusting the game. Yeah, I'm setting it to make sure we get maximum color quality as well as sharpness. It's really kind of sad because people look at these and they're like, oh, man, it's so sharp. And we really didn't want it sharp back then. By about 33%. It should be. It should be. So this is, yeah. So wait a minute. Who was it? Was it Shorty Straw? You wanted Quake 2, right? Because that's what I put in the title. Here, I'll launch Quake 2 for us. That way I'm not exactly, lying to everybody. Got the disc in the drive, so I had to pull it out anyway. Oh, damn. You thought we were just hallucinating? Yeah, it was my mistake. I mean, I don't mind escape, but... And it's funny, this soundtrack did not trigger any kind of potential copyright issues, either on YouTube or Twitch. So bad on many levels, I can imagine. Man, I gotta tell you, that's the best I think I've ever seen this game look here. In original state. Gentle Josh, yeah. Well, the funny thing is, see, here's the reason why I loaded it. I accidentally left the title as Quake 2. And I decided I would be polite and launch Quake 2 since I started the whole stream off as Quake 2. That way I could say I played Quake 2. Does that make it? I remember hating the monkey fight. Yeah, everybody says the same thing. I hate monkey combat. There was one person said they actually didn't mind it. And I guess it just depends. What the heck? Oh, there it is. All right, sorry, I had to fix a chat. It wasn't showing up properly. Just a dumb standard comment. Yeah, pretty much. Wait. No, I goofed originally. We played Quake 2 on Sunday, and I forgot to change the stream title. That's my fault. So it's coming. I was just being silly. See? Quake 2 disc. Quake 2 going in the case. So there you go. And in goes Curse of Monkey Island. We got Quake music, yeah. Disc 2, because that's where we left off. You're right on time, Winter Slice.
Masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty. Why it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning high-resolution, 3D landscapes, sophisticated score and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects. Elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
We're playing Loom today, right? I should just play Loom and get it over with after Curse of Monkey Island. Perhaps that's what I should play. Now you can just lay back and watch. Here we go. This is going to look so crisp. Weird. I left it at this. I'm disappointed. The nostalgia is washing over you. I wanted it to play the intro. How you doing, Thunder Jim? Welcome in, Dark Mix. Good to see you. So crisp. It really does look good. I mean, like...
I am making many new
I'm
friends in Britannia.
genuinely blown away. I originally, this OSSC, I originally upgraded to the most recent firmware. This is a version 1.6, not, I think the 1.7 or 1.75 or something is the latest, I don't remember. But anyway, is the latest hardware release, but this is the 1.6 I got a couple of years ago, and I upgraded the firmware, didn't like that version, and then back down to the last one that was specifically and only for the 1.6. And boy, that made a big difference. Jeez. There is one thing I'm going to do, though. I want to see the intro. Why didn't it give me the intro? The intro is like one of the best parts to me. Not Congo. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do the intro. So let's see if we can get it to play it this time. I won't touch the mouse or the keyboard. I probably hit something. I didn't realize it. It still didn't do it. Come on, game. That's so rude. All right, well, no intro for us, I guess. Don't ask me why. I mean, it loads super fast. You'd think you was on a much faster computer, but I guess it's all that RAM, huh? Oh, no, it's recognizing the CD, because that's what launched that interface. But either way, this looks damn fine. All right. Well, we tried doing stuff there. I think I got to go this way. It is odd. I don't know. I might just need that. I might just need to restart the computer, so not a big deal. I'm going to start here. Oh, I remember this. Yeah. Let's see, Tiki Lantern.
Seeing those guys lit up never fails to bring a smile to my face.
I'm going to try and get the volume up. It's the volume for this versus Quake 2 is considerably different, so I apologize if something blasts your ears. Let me see if I got this right.
Seeing those guys lit up never fails to bring a smile to my face.
Let me know if you guys can't hear it or if it's too loud. I don't want to deafen anybody. You love this game. I always have loved this game. I can't say that... I can't say for sure this is my absolute all-time... It is my all-time favorite Monkey Island. I guess I can say that. It really is. I've said it before. I think it's just I love the artwork to it. I suck at the puzzles, though. So bad. So slow.
Feel the power of the ancient volcano goddess in Griswold Jutsu presents High Explosive.
Noodle!
Most intense showgirl cabaret in the Caribbean.
I didn't even know you were streaming!
Temptress of the caldera.
Signal! Takanjia, welcome in, everybody. Holy crap. Welcome in, Noodle Raiders. Noodle! I didn't know you were streaming. I am so glad you're back. I have been keeping tabs to make sure you've been okay, because I hadn't seen you. I know you had taken a break. I'm so glad you're back. I haven't known what to do on Thursday nights before my stream. I'm like, should I start early? Galar Dragon Strider, how you doing, Sakanako? Thank you for giving that shout-out, Pi. Welcome in. For those who just came in, my name is Bitterman, and you catch me playing old PC games. Right now, we're playing The Curse of Monkey Island. I have a tendency to do these whenever possible on real hardware, so we're actually playing from the original CDs on an old Pentium 2, not much unlike the way I would have played it back when I had this. In fact, I actually did play it on the Pentium 2 back when it came out. You're slowly getting there. That's better. Yeah, I just pop into your Discord. I'm so bad with Discord. I don't chat a lot in Discords, but I'll go through and read posts. I like to see what people are doing. Georgia 29 Watchers is quite fine for a retro game. It really is. If you really want to check somebody out, talk about viewers, you should check out Macaw. Let's talk about retro viewers. Whew. But if you're looking for numbers, Noodle Beef Noodle, by the way, for those who don't know, Noodle is an absolute entertainer. And she is hilarious. Her stream is hilarious. The whole community. Yes, I am a bad Discord lurker. Or a good one, I guess, depending on how you want to look at it. But anyway, she is a fantastic entertainer. She has a great way of just interacting with her chat. And she's been very much missed both in the GOGCOM community as well as in her own channel. So hopefully she'll be back a little bit more, and we can have some more of that entertainment back in the retro community. But gee, I had the German. Oh, the Garamonler, yeah. Suomi and Darude. But yes, so anyway, we're currently playing Curse of Monkey Island 3, the Curse of Monkey Island, which is Monkey Island 3. This is the first one where it had voiceovers by default, and so all of the original voice actors that you've heard, or all the voice actors you've heard on like Tales and Return of the Monkey Island, except for LeChuck, I think, are in this particular game. So they've been doing those voices for decades now. The best Monkey Island. See, I like the artwork to this one. I love everything about Curse of Monkey Island, but I don't like the story, the puzzles to it. You need to get some sleep. No, I understand, Noodle. You go get some rest. It's God, it's got to be close to midnight there or something. But thank you very much for bringing your community over here, and I hope to see you streaming a little more often. I hope you're having a good New Year, and I'll catch you next time. Perhaps if you happen to be streaming on GOGCOM Thursday, I can pop in and say hello. Mega Monkey Reverend Brown, yes. Anyway, and of course for the follows, thank you very much. That was a couple of follows that came through. I really appreciate that. Okay. As you noticed,
it was quite a show.
Hints are on. I explain this all the time. I should just probably include this somewhere. But hints to me are very, very loose. I only ask, particularly for games I've never played before, that I don't know the story. Just don't give me story plot elements, right? So, for example, if you want to provide a hint, you can say, perhaps you should check out that corner, or something simple. I'm good with those kinds of hints. Whereas most streamers, or some streamers anyway, would probably be very upset. However, if you say the guy's, when you're going to go through the door, that guy's going to die, he's your best friend. That's a spoiler. Don't tell me that. I'll be sad when I actually see it. Don't prepare me for this. But anyway, so hints are pretty loose. I've played this game a few times over the years, so I'm not too worried about the story. I know what the story is. I'm just terrible with the puzzles. And now generally I'll know stuff like, I know I'm supposed to get the lava to flow through here, but how I do it I can't remember. Like, it's just things like that. So, search for unopened trash can beers. Oh, let's see. Is there a trash can? They don't have. This is a pirate island. Do they even use trash cans? Don't they just throw crap on the ground? It's like, who's gonna stop me? Oh yes, Madam Zima.
I feel a dark presence coming over me.
Hi there.
Please,
That's
keep it down. No screaming.
That's usually how people react to me. Ah! Hey, how's it going, PS1 Addict? Finally somebody got the first in there. Okay. This is probably the part that I remember most vividly.
Hi, I'm Guybrush. And you would be?
I am Madame Zima, mistress of the ancient arts of precognition and augury, diva of divination.
Cool. You're a fortune teller.
That and so much more.
Whatever. Tell me my fortune.
I
Tony!
do not think you wish to hear. There are things of which a man is better off being ignorant.
Oh, but I'm already ignorant of so many things. I want to know my future.
No, you are not meant to know.
I bet you just can't do it. That's the problem. You can't do it, and you're afraid everyone will find out you're just a phony.
You know, I could put a curse on you that would make every morsel of food you eat become a ravenous cockroach inside your intestines.
Oh, God.
Giving you the most excruciating death imaginable.
So, are you gonna tell me my fortune or not?
I'm not kidding.
Okay.
Sorry for that. I wanted to let those go through real quick. There's a dialogue I couldn't stop. Welcome in, Tony. Thank you for the raid. Draconic Dude. Let's see. Draconic Dude, Tony, and... God, where'd it go? And Tondagaza. God, Retro Underbelly. Sorry. God, it's so good to see you guys. How are you doing? Did we get a shout-out for you? Did I miss the shout-out? Tell me we got a shout-out for you. There you go. I'm going to give you that. There you go. Now, it's there. Sadly, it didn't do the other shout-out. I guess the timer was off. How was your stream, man? What was going on? What were you playing? And we've got a lot of people in here, by the way. A lot of people who really should deserve some shout-outs. Anyway, if you came into my stream and you're from Tony's channel, or if you just wandered in off the streets, hi, I'm Bitterman. It's good to see you. Welcome in. I missed you changed your username during the holidays? Tony, I knew you changed your name, but it was Tonix before, right?
Many new friends in retirement.
T-O-I-N-I-X? T-O-N-I-X.
Thank you for that follow.
Thank you for the follow, by the way. Appreciate that. Yeah, you dropped the X. Okay. Because it used to be, I forget what your name was before you changed it to that. And it took me a moment to figure it out. I'm like, wait a minute. I know them. Yeah, use the old name. Oh, I just missed. Oh, God. Thank you. See, this is why I'm not my own mod. Thank you, Pi, for figuring out my own stupidity. He's sitting here telling me, and I'm not even picking up on it. And now you wonder why, and now you no longer wonder why I can't get through Monkey Island 3. 'Cause I'm not even that observant. Slurb in the club. You think Guybrush mentioned Finnish as a hard language in Monkey Island 4? I've only ever played the fourth one once. That was enough, I think, but I'm going to do it again. It's been 23 years. I remember being disappointed with it, but I finished it anyway. All right, so we just walked into this bar here. And, yeah. Gregor, 9! Hello. Let's see. Fame, fortune,
What's in
romance?
the cards for me? Fame, fortune, romance?
Very well. We will consult the cards. The process of reading the tarot is a very complex one. Each draw of the cards foretells an upcoming event in your life. When assembled, they will tell the story of your future. A future filled with twists and... Ah!
Good Lord, woman, stop that screaming.
What is it? Is that a good... Ah?
It is death.
Well, in the tarot, death just means change, right? I mean, it's nothing to get worried about, right?
Yeah, sure, whatever you say. Now, please go.
Now, I want to say I can keep talking to her. She gives me different dialogue options.
Do you know anything about the lost ring of Blood Island?
I sense tremendous sorrow in connection with that ring. And a great part missing. A beautiful diamond.
Where's the diamond?
I see a dark cave filled with evil men, and a place of death.
Huh.
A dark island in the form of a giant skull.
Definitely some foreshadowing.
There must be some mistake. Read my tarot cards again.
There is no mistaking your fate, Guybrush. The cards do not lie. But if you insist, once again, it is death.
Hey, Sundog. How goes? Well, I'm keep getting my tarot read and death keeps coming up.
Two death
Hedjo!
cards.
How are you doing? Welcome. It's good to see you.
2 death
Long time
cards.
no see, man. Coffee says hi.
Look, a 3-headed monkey.
Ah! Then the prophecies were true. Where? I don't see anything.
Hey, must have run away.
This is a very bad omen.
She does scream every time she lays out the death card.
Madam Eczema.
Zima, Madam Zima, Madam Zima, Madam Zima.
Madam Eczema.
I don't want to get her mad at me.
Feeling lucky.
I'm feeling luckier. Give me another tarot reading.
Luck is not involved here, Guybrush. It is your destiny.
Whatever. Let's see what the cards say this time.
The card says death.
Are you sure you're not dealing from the bottom of the deck?
Remember that curse I told you about?
Okay.
Let's see, can I just keep picking them up? She doesn't care.
Three death cards. I wonder if that means something.
Retro full of the fins again. We do like our old games. I mean, do you need anything newer? Or is it Pepsi Man? Man, I gotta tell you, was it Dan Van Dam playing Pepsi Man not long ago, a few weeks ago? I was sitting there watching it. That was actually looked to be a pretty fun little game. It's kind of cheesy.
Hit me.
Death?
How many of those cards do you have anyway?
I mean, there is a finite number in the deck. I mean, right? In the ice hockey game that went too well today. Ooh. How do people look at that wand and not see something very inappropriate? Wand? What wand?
How about giving me one more tarot reading?
This is evil work, Guybrush.
I wonder what the
fates have conspired against you, and no man can interfere. Your path has been determined.
Okay, I get
Oh.
your point. I really do. Just one more time for Guybrush. Let me guess. Death?
Leave this place.
Huh?
that eye.
You are putting us all in grave danger. Your very presence will bring us nothing but sickness, tragedy,
Galatep.
and death.
Oh yeah? Well,
Demon! Demon!
Oh, this wand. Yeah, I guess you're right. I forget what I used that for, or what we end up using it for. Curious how many of these I can pick up before she either runs out or tells me to stop.
I've got 5 death cards. That can't be good.
That can't be good. She had them first.
Madam Zima,
Be gone. You will bring death to all who surround you. No good can come of this.
Okay, so that was the last card. I can only get 5. There's a fork over there.
That fork is stuck in all that congealed cheese.
That's nasty. I forget. Wheel of cheese.
It's labeled Good Soup Family Records.
Good soup.
Extended family size processed cheese food spread. I think this is the stuff they use to make nachos.
Yeah.
It's a refrigerator freezer with a magnet on it.
Oh. Take the magnet.
I really don't want to know what's in there.
Um.
I really
game-
don't want to know what's in there.
This game had to grow on you as kind of a fanboy of the original two games. Yeah, this was not a bad game. I know that some people don't like it, but this wasn't really a bad game. The puzzles were its worst enemy. Everything else was just fantastic. I think voiceovers,
It's
the
labeled
story.
Good Soup Family Records. I'm sure it's just a bunch of legal stuff I couldn't hope to understand.
Let's see. What do we have up here? Nothing. I think maybe that magnet is the only thing I needed. I'm guessing.
I can't pick up that entire wheel of cheese.
I may have to cut cheese off of that. Now that I say that, I feel like he's going to make a joke about it. I don't remember this game having any notoriously bad puzzles like this second one. No, not notoriously. It's just some of them can be, I don't know. I don't want to say moon logic-y, just kind of goofy. Like, not really.
Ew, gross.
They stretch it. How's that? Yeah.
I don't carry around other people's spit anymore. I've grown past that stage. It says, "We welcome your tips." It's full of brochures for Big Whoop,
Big whoop.
the place for pirates and pirates at heart.
They can be pretty obtuse, but it doesn't soft lock. Exactly. I mean, you can get through it, and honestly, to me, I think the game is more enjoyable just for the story than anything else. Ooh, the recipe book. I know I need to give him a hangover cure.
Nah, they go straight to my hips. It's a picture of a really goofy-looking pirate wannabe. Oh, wait.
Go.
No, don't touch that. Oh, my head.
The worst feeling when you play a point and click is the one that makes you go, how was I supposed to figure that out? Oh, God, so many times I've said that on stream. 20, what? Holy crap, Peter Steves. 25, man. This particular part of the game, something that threw you off. I think this was the first time I needed a back seat. Yeah, see, I had to, actually. When I played this was one of the very first games I streamed.
It's a picture of the galley of gravy.
The first game I
Oh,
streamed
it's a gravy boat.
and completed was Colonel's Bequest. This was the second. And that was, 4 years ago, I guess? That was a while ago. Let's see if we can talk to this guy.
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm...
Stop yelling.
I wasn't yelling, I was just...
I've got a terrible hangover. Find something to clear my head and I can talk to you. And keep it down.
I feel like everything that I needed for this is in this building. I'm probably wrong, but we'll find out for sure. Let's see. 1 barrel of rum. Wait, this isn't right. Yellowbeard's Baby, the Bloody Stump, the Blue Whale, Phlegm and Tonic, the Bloated Tick, Swamp Zombie, Alcohol-sensitive patients. Consult a physician before using. Do not mix with alcohol before operating rudders. A pirate's first hangover cure. Clears foggy head. So we need 1 egg, pepper, hair of the dog that bit ya. It's Captain Loogie's secret recipes. You need to play Colonel's Big Quest. Everyone seems to love that game. That is by far, without a doubt, my favorite Sierra game. And it is by far one of the best Sierra games I think ever made because it really did replayability well. It also had a great little story. It really required you to think about what you're doing. It was just a fun game. It was kind of fun to figure out. Not easy at all.
It's a door with a porthole in it for that nautical accent.
Once you did, yeah.
I can't pull it in.
Don't I have a hammer or something? Wait a minute. Coffee's like, it's in the toolbox. Wait a minute.
I can't use the magnet with that.
How did I... Wait a minute.
I can see the hallway.
Homeworld was a Sierra game. How dare you? I mean, that's my opinion. That doesn't mean everybody's the same. I don't believe that. This was kind of, yep. Babylon Zoo.
Babylon Zoo just subscribed for 9 months. Woo. 9 months. That's what's up. Let's go.
Baron C. Lambert Chowder Good Soup.
Thank you for the 9 months.
Crouton Technology.
What's your name in the Twitch,
Looks a lot
baby?
like the guy at the bar.
Looks the guy.
It's nailed to the wall.
Name it Sub. That's what you'll name it. You rather like Gold Rush. Yeah, Gold Rush. That's another one I want to play again. I played that when it came out. And I remember dying repeatedly just trying to make the journey. I don't remember ever completing it. But I did play it. I remember watching Tom play it a few years ago. And I'm like, oh God, I remember this so vividly. It's available on Steam. It's just no longer listed as a Sierra title. You think Gabriel Knight is the only one you've played so far? You're afraid of Sierra games because of their love for soft locks? Galaxy, that funny thing is I really don't experience soft locks that often in Sierra games. In fact, I've played more Sierra games than I have LucasArts games on stream. And I'd be willing to say that I probably had almost as many soft locks in the LucasArts games than I've had with the Sierra games, and all of those really only came in like 2 games in the late '80s for LucasArts. Hey, Sylvia, welcome in. Sub, your partner thought for the longest time that gifting subs is actual sub sandwiches. To be honest, hey, that wouldn't be bad. I mean, yeah, you come in, gift 10 subs to the channel, and everybody gets a delivery of a sub sandwich to their door. To be honest, the option might be nice once in a while. Kind of makes me think of the old pizza command in EverQuest 2. You could type /pizza in the chat box, and it would bring up Pizza Hut's website. You could order a pizza online. Yeah, and then set it up to have somebody send you food. That'd be funny. Oh, yeah. King's Quest is really the main series for... Yeah, King's Quest definitely has some soft locks in it. I've only ever played 1 and 4. I've never played any of the other King's Quest. With a hair in it, please. There you get your gravy there, Rev. LucasArts only has about 2 titles that has soft locks. Some of the earliest ones, yeah. It's pretty much once Maniac Mansion came out, things started to change, but Monkey Island is where they pretty much didn't have any soft locks after that. Like, that was the focus. We're going to stop that kind of activity. Anyway, let's see. I can get this, I think.
It's locked. It's nailed to the wall.
Good.
I can't use the magnet with that. I can't use the magnet with that.
What was it that I did to get the nail out of the wall? That's not what I meant to do.
I am making many new friends in Britannia.
Seer has a lot of trollish puzzles. They absolutely do, yes. They can get so moon logic-y. That's the worst part. Hey, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome in. I appreciate that. Let's try whatever we can on this.
I don't want to cut that.
I don't want you to cut that.
It says, visit Big Whoop for an eternity of pain and torment. Fun and laughter.
I mean,
if
fun
you're a
and
pirate
laughter.
with a sturdy skeletal structure and a high threshold for pain, but high threshold for pain is crossed out and replaced with craving for adventure. Then Big Whoop is the place for you. Visit Big Whoop. Do it right now. There's no pictures or maps or anything.
Coyote!
It just says that it's an awful lot of fun. Honest.
Welcome in. How are you doing today?
It's a bunch of old portraits of the Van Salad family.
The Van Salad
I thought
family?
the Good Soups were a homely bunch.
Good Soups and Van Salad? Let's see, what? I know I need to get this nail. That's the key. I need to get the nail.
Red
What?
Brown gifted a
Holy
tier 1
crap.
subscription to Coyote 37.
Thank you very much, Rev Brown, for that gift sub to Coyote. I just realized there was a scam train close, so that's all right. It can pass on by. Thank you so much for the gift sub, man. Welcome. Welcome in there, Coyote, with the ad-free viewing experience and all the goodies that go with it. That means I don't have to stop for the ads just for you, right? Everybody else is on their own. I think I just tried to open the porthole.
It's already open.
Meant to open the door. Okay. You haven't played this game many, many times. You
He
could
looks
go
out
on
onto
it.
the cemetery.
I have played this. The last time I played it was about 4 years ago, and I don't remember. Wait.
The cushion is starting to come off this bar stool.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It's a soft cushion.
Wait a minute. What is pepper, 1 egg, hair of the dog that bit you. Okay. What was the hair of the dog that bit him? Gold Rush was your first Sierra game, and you were enchanted. Man, that's a brutal game for somebody to pick up and play for the first time. That game was relentless. Talk about killing you every time you step. Wow. This one was the first PC game you picked up when you got back into gaming after graduating from university. You got a new PC in the fall of '97, right about when this came out. And that's roughly around when I built the Pentium 2 that I had. And on that machine, the first one I played was actually a Pentium 2 233. This is a Pentium 2 333. It's the exact same, it's the exact same model motherboard. Probably had 64 or 128 megs, probably 64 megabytes of memory at the time. I don't remember precisely how much memory I had in that machine. You think it was an Athlon? An Athlon, let's see. Now, the Athlon XP came out like 99 or 2000, I think. I don't remember what they call them. K5, I think. K6. So I'm trying to remember. But yeah, it was AMDs. I don't remember when the original Athlons released. I just remember the Athlon XP because that was when I bought one. That's the only bit I knew.
Drink grog.
Let's check out the... Or do they even have those? Yeah, so I'm not sure. Duron enjoyers in chat? I liked AMD processors. I had a Cyrix in the 90s. Hated it. Crashed constantly. I never had an AMD until I got an Athlon XP. And boy, I love that processor. And then I had a Phenom, and I've got a Phenom 2, which
Your
is
company name here.
what the Windows XP machine is.
Blood Island Municipal Housing for the Deceased. It says Tex Venture.
That was not a fun machine. Are you serious? It ran Frogger real good. Oh, no.
Miller the Sot. Here lies old Miller. He's far past his prime. He drank some weed killer. With a half twist of lime.
Okay, not a good idea.
The Good Soup Family Crypt.
By calling him a big old mope. I forgot the dog is blind and they put glasses on them. Crack between the doors, okay.
I can't see anyone in there right now.
I am what I am.
It's beginning to spell a word. What could it be? Rib roast? Riboflavin? It says Old Blind Pew.
Old Blind Pew. Oh! Dog hair.
Okay, fella, this won't hurt a bit. Hey, I guess it didn't hurt a bit. You must be shedding.
Okay, so we've got dog hair. We need an egg. I might need to go back and get an egg from El Pollo. Depends on whether or not you acknowledge this game. Wait a minute. How many Monkey Islands are there? Okay, so let's see. You got Monkey Island, Secret of Monkey Island, Monkey Island 2, was it LeChuck's Revenge? Then you got Curse of Monkey Island, Escape from Monkey Island, Tales of Monkey Island, and then Return to Monkey Island. Am I missing any? Is that right? Because the only one I haven't played was Return. I played all the others. Yeah, I got them? Okay. Assorted coffins. Oh, wait. A skeletal hook. Return got a lot of hate for the art style, but it was a fun game. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it. I've got it, and I'm ready to play it. But,
I already have enough skeletal appendages.
ooh, a mallet.
I don't want that.
Let's see, recycled tools, a workbench. Lilies. But yeah, I'm not too worried about the art style. I think, for the most part, I'm going to play it and enjoy it. For the story, for... Let's see, I can now get that nail. And I think I can do it with the mallet. I think that's all I needed. You had to have hints once you got to California, which back in the day we had to buy on floppy. Yeah. Give me that. So we want to pick up the nail. Forget what the nail's for.
I'd better get rid of this incriminating picture frame.
There's the purpose of the magic wand. He just needs to remember that when he encounters LeChuck.
What?
What? He won't. Because he'll never remember that. He'll just have to remember his root beer. Let's see. I forget.
Why would I want to hang a picture inside a closet? Why would I want to hang a picture inside a closet?
For some reason, I feel like I'm supposed to put that in a porthole. I don't know why. I don't remember what I do with this. This is a classic game, Grave Rob, isn't it?
I don't think the portrait would look good there.
Okay.
This is one ugly picture. Looks just like the bartender.
Okay, so I need an egg, and that's pretty much it. I think that's all I really need. Egg, I got the dog hair. Oh, and pepper. Where do I get the pepper from? Kira, how you doing? Oh, we got ads coming soon. Having supper? Ah, what's for dinner? I haven't gone to see Elaine yet. I think she is here. Yes, there she is.
Elaine looks like she's all right. Hang on, honey. I'm going to get you out of this mess.
And she's about to punch him. Cursed diamond ring. Ah, that's the curse.
That ring is really stuck on her finger.
I'm going to give us just a few minutes here, and we're going to go through these ads. I'll be right back after this break. Don't go nowhere. A little more Curse of Monkey Island up next. Thank you very much for that little break. I appreciate that. Welcome back, everybody. Let's see. Each meal is around 6. Oh, wait. You subscribe to Factor. They send you food each week already cooked. Tonight is chicken, veggies, and risotto. It's like HelloFresh, but cooked. Each meal is around 600 calories. Oh, very nice. But the question is then, how does it taste? Are they good? Let's see. I can get... I think I need that tip jar.
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra
dip.
A number 7,
Oh,
2
please
number
stop
45s,
touching things.
1 with cheese,
Stop
and
that
a large
racket.
soda.
Pickles.
Let's see.
I can't quite figure out what's odd about this poster. No.
Okay. Well, that can do it. Grog. Okay, well, let's see. So that's the cemetery. That's the hotel. That's a lane. That's the beach. Are there chickens anywhere around here? Can I get some chickens? Yeah. Oh, wait. I found the egg. That's what I'm looking for. Now then, how do I get the egg? It's a rubber tree. I still haven't done the caber. No, I did do the caber toss, didn't I?
It's a big egg sitting precariously at the top of that tree. I can't reach it.
Those 3 sharks are following Guybrush everywhere.
I can't shake it hard enough with just my hand.
With just your hands. How do I... That's not going to work.
I can't use the skeleton arm with that.
You did a lot there just to tell me you weren't going to do it.
Lost Welshman Ferry Line. Haunted sea cruises and whale watching excursions daily. No.
Not sure what I need to do, but that's the egg I need to make the hangover cure. So we'll
Boy,
sort
it's
that
windy
out.
up here.
Oh, wait.
No.
Caprone, thank you very much for making that gotta dance. Peter Steve's petting that cacodemon.
Luckily, I don't need to adjust it. It concentrates the light from a beacon for
You
wayward
barf.
vessels. Makes a man proud. It's broken.
Oh, thank you.
It's broken.
The mirror is broken. Okay.
I don't have anything to replace it with.
or something. Oh, there's the peppers. Okay, so now we just need that egg.
I can't hold out.
With just your bare hands. I get that.
It's a bottle of Captain Nick's shaving soap with a cork in it. It must have fallen from the barber's supplies when the ship wrecked. I can't pull the cork out with my hands.
Can I do it with the chisel? Oops.
I can't use the chisel with that.
What about the nail?
I can't use the nail with that. I don't want to cut that. I don't want to pin that.
Okay, so I don't know how to do that. What does the balloon do? In the earlier part of the game, it's used to what was it? Drop a stone or something? I forget now. I tell you, I'm terrible with these puzzles. I won't remember tomorrow what I did today. I won't remember a darn thing. Can he pick the lock? I don't think I can actually... I think I'm supposed to grab these somehow, and he deposits me up here, but I don't remember how I did it. We inhaled the balloon. Yeah, we inhaled the balloon at some point. We did that. Here's the guys.
This village is deserted.
From the first one. Ah. Right. Time to get comfortable here.
It's an idol of Ricky, the helpful god of finger bowls.
The helpful god of finger bowls.
It's a large cube of tofu. Very classy.
Let's see. Can we pick any of these up? I don't think
I haven't got any use for this fruit.
Yeah, we did. We inhaled a balloon. We used it. We were in quicksand, and you let it pick something up, and then you use a blow dart, and you pop the balloon, and it drops it on something, and that gets you. I forget exactly what it was now. It was an auger. Wait a minute. Pick that up. Sorry for the yawns there. You know, it's getting late. It's been a busy day, man. Measuring cup. Nice.
It's a hand-carved mask in the likeness of Leroy.
That's right. He sucked all the stuff out of his pockets. I forgot about that. That's pretty funny.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
A pirate, huh? Well, then you must realize the inherent danger in wandering into a village populated by cannibals.
Cannibals?
You say that like it's a bad thing. Well, it's true. But we are no longer vicious and bloodthirsty cannibals.
No?
No. We underwent a paradigm shift in our belief system several years ago.
Really? That's fascinating.
We decided we wanted to live a healthy cannibal lifestyle. Completely cut back on our fatty missionary intake and went vegetarian altogether. But there certainly was a time I would have eaten you.
So wait a minute. So they're not cannibals.
Young guy like you, not too much muscle.
Hey!
I'd probably marinate you in white wine for 45 minutes. Dip you in a light corn batter. Wrap you in banana leaves and bury you in a pit with 100 hot coals. Let you roast overnight. Then I'd serve you on a bed of basmati rice with a garnish of shiitake mushrooms and shallots.
But not anymore, right? But not anymore, right?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, right. A nice Chianti and some fava bean.
I am making many.
Thank you for that follow. Welcome to the channel there. How you doing?
Thank you for that follow.
When life gives you lemons. Let's see.
Aren't you afraid the volcano will destroy your village?
The volcano? Oh no. Mount Acidophilus is completely harmless. We have curried favor with Sherman, the all-powerful god of the volcano.
Sherman?
The god of the volcano?
The
like
god of the
spicy
volcano?
foods?
Shut up, or I'll eat you.
Yeah, don't argue with the
First
cannibal.
landed on this island, the volcano god was most upset. Belching out smoke, vomiting up lava. It was disgusting, really, and potentially hazardous. We knew we had to do something to pacify the volcano god, and we assumed a good sacrifice would do the trick.
A reasonable assumption.
But when we threw the sacrifice into the volcano, Mount Acidophilus erupted violently. We thought Sherman was upset at us, so we started making sacrifices every day. We tried everything. Fish, poultry, livestock, phenylalanine.
The usual.
Phenylalanine? What?
Then one day, we tried brie. There was a huge eruption that nearly killed us all.
What happened?
Sherman is lactose intolerant.
Ah, it all makes sense now.
Now, Sherman is on a very strict diet. He only gets fresh fruit, vegetables, and of course, soy products for the proteins so important to muscle building.
Hey, Krieger. How's 2024? Well, so far, not too terrible. Not too terrible. Just a nice, quiet little stream here for Curse of Monkey Island and trying to enjoy that. How was your 2024 treating you so far?
You look familiar somehow.
Perhaps it's because I look like a big lemon.
Oh, yeah. But it's more than that. We've met before. Back on Monkey Island.
Ah, Monkey Island. We had a nice village there. Rent-controlled huts close to the good schools. Those were the salad days,
Excuse me
so
for a
to
minute.
speak. Till they put in that darned carnival.
Carnival?
Yes, carnival. Just as soon as they put up the first tent, whoosh! The whole place becomes trendy. Sailors coming in at all times of the night.
Sorry about
That
that.
awful
Somebody came to the
music
door.
droning on and on. And to be honest with you, I think the Midway games are rigged.
Yeah.
At night, it wasn't safe for a cannibal to walk the island alone.
Minus 20 degrees? Wow. He does to me too. Sakana, can't get your name out. I'm going to call you Sak if that's okay. He does to me too. I don't know why. I have to look him up here in a second. I'm going to open this box I got here. See if I can keep this tape from falling off onto the floor. Yep, this is me. So I ordered something from Amazon. I needed to get a new disk drive because, you know, I still use optical drives. Who does that nowadays? Me! That's who. If you're playing old retro games, pretty much have to. But I'm not a big fan of external drives. Sadly, this computer doesn't have any ports for this kind of thing. Yeah, nice start. So, free writable disk. Has anyone said they haven't seen you since last year yet? Yeah, somebody came in chat and did that earlier. S. Scott Bullock is the actor's name. Huh. Yeah. So this is what I got. An Asus Blu-ray with 4K capability. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, another package. Nah, just this one. Is it full 5 1/4 inch? Well, I mean, it's a Blu-ray drive, so yeah, I guess. So was that 5.5 inch discs? I think are what CDs and Blu-rays and DVDs are. Anyway, So my old Blu-ray drive, which has been acting up a little bit, is now going to be put into another machine. This one will replace the one that I have attached to the main PC. And I'm kind of looking forward to it. I actually chose this drive because this particular model was fairly well respected as far as being able to read difficult-to-read discs. And it also has a lot of support for third-party firmwares. And a lot of documentation to help improve that. So I'm really looking forward to playing with this and getting it all set up and seeing if I can finally get some things done. Yeah. Anyway, so there's that. Right there, and I'll mess with that tomorrow. Because right now, we have monkeys to island. S. Scott Bullock. So is he, what has he been in? S. Scott Bullock. That's an interesting name. I don't recognize. He's got a ton of TV and video game voice credits. Yeah. Now for me, let's see if I recognize him in anything. Full Throttle Remastered, the Grand Marnier, the Rottweilers voice. Okay. That was 5-6 years ago. So Dishonored, he was City Watch, Street Speaker, various other characters. Let's see. Final Fantasy 13. Fairly Odd Parents. Let's see, anything that I specifically recommend. There's special, yeah, Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition, of course. Okay, so he actually did the voice of the Red Skull cannibal in the first one. That's kind of cool. When they did the remake of it, so they brought him back for that. Let's see, what else do we have? Neverwinter Nights 2, Mask of the Betrayer. Shaggy and Scooby-Doo Get a Clue. That's pretty funny. Barnyard. Man, this goes back. Oh, he was a voice in SWAT 4. That's part of the Police Quest series, or an extension of it anyway. Voice in EverQuest 2. Doom 3. Man, he's got a heck of a history here. S. Scott Bullock. All right, anyway. Let's see what we have here. Stand aside, I mean to visit the volcano.
Stand aside, I mean to visit the volcano.
I'm afraid I cannot allow that. Our ritual offering is about to begin.
Terrific. I'm fascinated by your quaint tribal customs.
Postcards and slides are available in the lobby.
In the lobby?
Non-cannibals are forbidden from witnessing the actual ceremony.
That's so unfair.
Tell it to the volcano gods. I don't make the rules, you know.
When does the ceremony begin?
It was supposed to have started half an hour ago. Even now, members of my village are preparing a human-like sacrifice for the volcano god.
Human-like?
Sure.
Due to the delicate nature of the volcano god's digestion, we can't actually feed him real humans. So we sacrifice a human substitute. It doesn't really taste like a human, but it has a similar texture.
So what's the holdup?
We're still waiting for our featured guest.
Yep, as soon as I get past the dialogue here, I'll bring it up. I can't at the moment, though, but I will.
Who's your featured guest?
He's an ambassador from one of the other islands. It's all part of a new cannibal outreach program between the villages. Apparently not all villages are as punctual as ours.
I'll help you find him. What does he look like?
I don't know. He should be dressed for the ceremony. And he'd better be a vegetarian. We specifically asked for a vegetarian.
Okay, so now I know I need to become him. What does your guest look like again? Okay, we need...
Nice village you have.
Cable Public Relations.
Thanks.
CPR.
It's not much, but we call it home.
We call it home.
We've been doing our best to capture the classic charm of a headhunter village, while at the same time incorporating all the modern conveniences brought to us by the European explorers. You may have noticed our first state-of-the-art bloodletting clinic, which has been cleverly designed to look like a traditional shaman's hut.
How quaint.
Yes, we think so.
He's so chipper about it. Yes, we think so. Do you live in fear of fruit fly menace?
Do you live in fear of the fruit fly menace?
Not since I switched to a malathion-based cologne.
Very alluring.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do they hassle you when you go through customs?
You have no idea.
Okay, let's show you that inventory now. I think we got all the dialogue
see you around.
done. All right, so we've got a measuring cup, an auger, a pepper, a portrait, a nail, a chisel, a hammer, a cat on my shoulder, a magnet, brochures, the recipe book, a cushion, dog hair, really smelly dog hair, a balloon, pirate literature, which actually, oh, it's a different icon, okay. Skeleton arm with glue on it, a bag of nickels. I do have what I need to get the egg in the tree. Okay. Hi, cat. Hi, buddy. He's so sweet. He's like, I'm not looking at the camera. I don't want to see anybody on the camera. Look at these little paws, though. Aren't they cute? Look at those little paws. He's like, stop it. He's so cute. He's a sweet boy. He seems pretty content. He's not one to be held, but he seems pretty content. Are you tired, Mystic? Are you ready for a nap? Is that what it is? Yeah, that's pretty much it, yep. You have what you, let's see. When you pick her up, she gets, yeah, he gets this, I don't know, he's, I don't think he hates it so much as I think he prefers his own independence. But lately, he's been getting a little bit more willing to allow us to hold him. Not from lack of trying, of course, over the past year, almost 2 years now, I guess. And shoulder cats give a +2 buff to streamer charisma. Hey, you know what? I could take that, especially on Tuesdays. My charisma's about 10 points lower on Tuesdays than it is on Friday and Saturday, or Sundays. After working for 8 or 10 hours, and you come and sit down and have to, you know, it's like, oh, I'll just take a nap. We'll put it on autoplay. Let's see. So what do I... you said I got what I need to get that egg. Good. Now, I know that I need to put on a costume. Because I need to be the guy that was brought over from the other village because he's running late and they'll never notice, right?
It looks like a ship's skipper, first mate, a professor, and the rest.
And the rest. What? Really? Thought that was a joke.
I don't want to put my hand in there.
Hang on a second. Gilligan's Island. Yeah, there's all kinds of little Easter eggs in there. In fact, I said that and Coffee sang the theme song because of it. Sorry, cleaning out the mouse. Here we go. Much better. Okay. It was like trying to just want to go up and down. I couldn't get it to go left and right. What am I doing with a block of tofu? Can I pick up the rest of this stuff?
Well, I haven't got any use for this fruit.
I feel like
I haven't got any use for this fruit.
I feel like I'm supposed to put the tofu on Guybrush.
My pirate instincts tell me I should keep this to myself. My pirate instincts tell me I should keep this to myself. Nah.
Nah. Let's see. So windmill, cemetery, and you said we've got what we need to get the egg. So we can go to the beach. See if we can sort this out. Oh, I remember now. I think I remember.
I don't need any rocks.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to be able to pick those up. So let's see.
I can't use the chisel with that. I can't use the chisel with... That doesn't need to be augured. That doesn't need to be augured.
Let's see.
A 60-pound block. That looks like a mask.
Oh, whoa, okay. That wasn't what I thought I was gonna do.
My mask of tofu won't do anything here. My mask of tofu won't do anything. My mask of tofu won't do anything here. I can't use the pepper with that. I can't use the dog hair with that. I can't use a balloon with that.
What was it I did?
It feels soft. It's a soft cushion. Nah. The egg would break when it hit the ground.
Oh! Oh! There we go. Okay. Now then, we have egg, pepper, bonk bonk, right? Egg, pepper, and the hair of the dog that bit you. So now we have what we need to make the hangover cure. 1 egg, pepper, and the hair of the dog that bit you. 2 mix with alcohol before I bring it. Yeah. So, first of all, let's save this. Getting concerned about whether it'll crash or not. Okay. And see if we can give him this.
What was that?
Just get me the ingredients for a hangover remedy and I'll talk to you.
Okay, well, we've got those here.
I found this egg for your hangover remedy.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Here's a wild pepper for your hangover remedy.
Thanks.
Here's some hair of the dog.
Did he bite you?
Well, not really, no.
Ooh, then it doesn't do me much good, does it? Oh,
Oh!
my head ever ringing.
I gotta make him bite me? I mean, that is the rules. That is the rules. Gotta make him bite me. Let's see.
That's not my job. That's not my job.
Let's see.
I don't think he'd like that.
Well, I need him to bite me, so I don't care if he doesn't like it.
don't think he'd like that. He's just not very social, I guess.
He's deaf and dumb, I guess. I don't know. How do I get him to bite me? Ew.
Ow, he bit me.
Okay, so that was all I needed. Is this acceptable? Let's see if this does it. Hopefully we can now get the cure made. Because I think we're supposed to get the tip jar, and then we go
This is some of the
collect...
hair of the dog that bit me.
Shh.
Thanks.
Thanks. That's all the ingredients I need. Let me quietly mix up a dose. Ah, much better. Here, you can take the rest.
All right. I don't believe we've met. Who are you?
I don't believe we've met. Who are you?
I am Griswold, last of the good soups and proprietor of this hotel. You may have heard of us and our soup restaurant resort empire that stretches across the Caribbean.
Well,
This was once our proudest resort. In recent years, however, hard times have befallen the family Good Soup and left me alone in this rotting hotel. The Good Soup Plantation Resort Hotel and Casino.
what do you know about the lost ring of Blood Island?
Tristram Diablo, yeah.
Oh, that's a very sad chapter in my family's history. My great-aunt Minnie Stroney Good Soup was a well-to-do member of Blood Island society. Her one weakness was her romantic nature. She had a thing for pirates, one in particular. He came into port, she fell instantly in love, and they were engaged within the week. Then, on the eve of their wedding, he stole the fantastic Good Soup diamond from her ring and sold it to smugglers on Skull Island. She wore the empty engagement band on her finger until the day she died, which was not long after. Some say she still haunts the Good Soup family tomb.
Ah.
It is a sad story, is it not?
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Could you repeat that?
Get lost, Chowderhead.
Chowderhead. How would one get into you?
Hypothetically, how would one get into your aunt's tomb?
I suppose you would have to die.
Oh, crud.
Oh, crud.
How can I get out to Skull Island?
Well, there used to be a regular ferry out to Skull Island.
Used to?
One cold night, so the tale goes, the Welshman set out in his dinghy. The deep fog around Skull Isle obscured even the moon, but the Welshman could see the distant light of the Blood Island lighthouse. When he'd rowed half the distance, the light in the lighthouse was mysteriously smashed, and the poor Welshman was lost, almost never to be seen again.
Almost?
Well, there are those who say that late at night, if you stare into the fog long enough, you may see the flying Welshman rowing in his ghostly dinghy, lost for all eternity.
Creepy.
Let's see. Tell me the ring story again. No, how can I get out there? How's business? I'm off to explore. I'd like a drink, please. There is something here. I'm going to try this in a minute, but he knocks you out is what he does, so.
How's business?
Oh, I need another drink.
Not good, I take it.
Just look around. No guests, no food, no entertainment. Not even the cannibals will come here. My only regular is a spooky old fortune teller who gives everyone the creeps.
That she does.
No offense, Madam Zima.
A pax on your firstborn.
Yes, right.
Maybe if you tried a more aggressive marketing scheme?
Maybe if you tried a more aggressive marketing scheme.
I've tried everything. Pamphlets, stickers, extensive print campaigns. I even tried passing out vials of my own blood imprinted with the slogan, "My parents went to Blood Island," and all I got was this lousy plasma sample.
That's just gross.
Well, with the benefit of hindsight, I suppose it is.
Well, maybe if you booked some more entertainers.
I booked a juggling act here a while back, but that didn't work out. Rather a moody guy. Kept talking about suffering for his art and all that. The guests hated him. They actually cheered when he burst into flame during his firewalking act.
That's just wrong.
Maybe if you focused on Blood Island's rich history.
What history? The island has a windmill and a lighthouse. There's not a whole lot to see.
What happened to all the guests?
After the place started to run down, they all checked out. All except for one, the guest.
That never left.
Is this gonna be scary? Because I warn you.
Every night we heard strange noises coming from his room. Frightful crashing sounds that shook the entire hotel, each followed by the most horrible screaming and cursing. Then, one night, the sounds just stopped, but were replaced with a terrifying wailing and moaning. I had the room sealed and vowed never to enter that hateful place again.
Hey, good night, Pi. You get some rest. Thank you again for those pics, by the way. I really appreciate that. I'm curious. If you don't open it, I understand why. Trust me. But it's really cool. I've many times wanted to buy one of those, but geez, the price. Ouch. It's just too much. It's a little rich for my blood. Azakam, how are you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, maybe he shouldn't cater to cannibals, unless he wants to cater fruits and vegetables. They don't seem interested in, well, actually, they seem quite interested in cannibalism still, but, you know, they're trying really hard. Why don't you try to liven this place up and maybe you should get out of the hotel business? Would you let me into that guest room upstairs?
Would you let me into the guest room upstairs?
It is pricey, but it's so cool.
No, it is locked for a reason. Let no man disturb the dark spirits who occupy that room.
Okay.
Why don't you try to liven the place up a little?
Well, that's quite a story. Years ago, this hotel was one of the hottest destinations in the Caribbean. People came from around the globe to see our world-famous dinner show. You may have noticed the oddly shaped barbecue out on the patio.
Well, no.
Well, that barbecue was the centerpiece of our nightly entertainment.
Isn't a barbecue the central attraction of most sophisticated nightlife activities?
Maybe, but no one else had a barbecue like this one. Every night the guests would gather round on the patio, and at precisely 6 o'clock...
Uh-oh.
You'd break out the charcoal lighter fluid?
No. Do you want to hear the story or not?
I'm sorry, I'm fascinated. Please, go on.
Well, every night at precisely 6 o'clock, the volcano would erupt, and the lava would flow down the side of the mountain and into the special trough that runs beneath the barbecue. The guests absolutely loved it.
So what put an end to the magic?
One day, the volcano just inexplicably stopped erupting. Without our main attraction, the resort just lost its appeal. We've gone downhill ever since, and the volcano hasn't erupted to this day.
Tragic.
Okay, so now I understand what I need to do once I put the tofu mask on.
Maybe you should get out of the hotel business.
Good soups have always been in hotel management. I've got to do my part to keep the dream alive, booking rooms and mixing drinks.
That's stirring.
Excuse me, stirring drinks.
No, I meant... Never mind.
Okay.
That's a shame. Sorry I brought it up.
Okay. Let's ask her a drink. It's going to knock me out, I think.
I'd like a drink,
I think
please.
that's what happens.
Sure.
Sure.
What will you have?
I'd like something subtle with a hint of oak. Give me something to clear my sinuses. I'll take a drink that simply reeks of sophistication. Give me a big fruity drink with an umbrella in it.
Give me a big fruity drink with an umbrella in it.
Good choice. It's a delicious taste of the islands. Made with lemon, grapefruit, and ground beef.
Ground beef? What?
Hey, don't I get one of those decorative umbrellas to go in my tropical drink?
I don't think we have any. No, I'm wrong. I do have this one.
That look Guybrush gives. Okay. Let's see.
Ah, Papa Pichu. Here's your glass back.
Papa Pichu.
That jar's for my tips. Put it back.
But I was gonna put a whole lot of money in it. Too much for me to carry around with me. So I'm gonna have to take it with me and fill it up.
Oh, okay then.
I thought I was going to have to find a way to get it from him. I'm glad he kind of worked it out on his own. Okay, well. I do need to go in that room. I don't know if I have everything I need to get the volcano to erupt. Oh, wait. I was going to check something.
I can't pick up that entire wheel of
So don't pick up an entire wheel of cheese. How about chiseling a piece off of it? Now then, oops.
No.
I think this is what we need to do to make the thing sick. Let's see. Oops. I think I just... Oh, I didn't. All right. Let's see. We need to go here. Let's see if I can don the mask.
Ick.
I love the walking animation with it. My God, that's taking forever. Actually, hang on a second.
Finally, you're here. Come on, we're late for the sacrifice.
God of the volcano who resides in Mount Acidophilus, accept this sacrifice we make unto you. In the form of flesh with high amounts of fiber and wholesome cellulose, free of all fat and trans fatty acids, so that it might nourish you and bring your favor upon our humble village, and not upset nor agitate your ulcerative caldera.
Okay, boys, toss him in. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you, and good night.
Let's see here. Jar lid. Need the cheese.
You fool! You've given cheese to a lactose-intolerant volcano god. Do you know what that means? You brought about the coming of the divine dysentery.
Divine dysentery? There we go. Now then, that is fixed. Check that action out. Hey, that's kind of cool.
Wow, that was more spectacular than I'd hoped.
Slightly. I bet you I'm not very welcome here anymore. Save it again. Not that it really matters.
I'm not going back up there. It's too dangerous.
How is the cursing going? Not too bad, Evil Alex. How about you? How was your new year? So now we have... Let's check out the grill, the barbecue. Now that we've got the grill working properly. Does that mean they're going to actually start getting people out here again? Now, what was in the cooking pot?
It's a big, heavy-looking cat.
Do I need to put this in here? Happy New Year's! Happy New Year's to you!
That melted cheese looks just like yellow tar.
Yellow tar.
I can't use the nail with that. There, I poked holes in it.
Because we're going to put fireflies in this. Like yellow tar.
I can't use the measuring cup. The bottle has a cork in it.
Yeah, I know.
That doesn't need to be augured.
This is one of your favorite point-and-click games. Love the... I do too. I do too. Absolutely. And this is definitely special. I'm trying to remember how this worked, though. Let's go talk to the bartender. I don't remember if I've got everything. I don't even remember what my goal is by putting the cheese in that pot. Okay, let's see. The volcano has erupted.
The volcano has erupted!
Yes, I know. The good soup empire is saved.
Don't count your chickens, buddy.
This is the happiest day of my life. Next to the day Grandpa invented the Stay Crispy and Soup oyster cracker.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Soon the resort will be flooded with tourists coming to see the volcano. And I can finally put on the show I was working on the last time we had guests.
What show is that?
Voulez-vous vichyssoise? a dramatic musical about a talented young Parisian soup chef who is cruelly taken down by the Paris culinary establishment for her revolutionary ideas about soup preparation.
I'm sure it'll be a big hit.
Revolutionary ideas about... Okay.
Again, how would one get into your kindly aunt's tomb?
I suppose you would have to die.
And I think we do. Oh. Oh, yes.
I'd like a drink, please.
Yes.
Right.
Now, Guybrush has no tolerance.
Ah, Papa Pichu. Here's your glass back. I'd like a drink, please.
Here you go, laddie.
Yeah, they did a good job making a sequel to a cult classic done by a legend. A hard job to do. And they did great, at least to me. Yeah, some dislike it, and only the first two. And I think part of that has, at least from like conversations with other people, the impression I got is a lot of people just, they didn't like the art style because it didn't quite match their expectations based on the two previous games. But that was a tough era, right? You really had to be progressive in what you were creating because it was changing so quickly and so dramatically every year. The amount of
I'd like a drink, please.
the amount of improvements you'd get in graphics and audio for like a 5-year period from about the time this came out until the early 2000s, it was almost like seeing, several years of improvement compared to today. I mean, it was just massive amounts of stuff happening. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just going to shut up now. It was a hard job to do. I agree with you.
Ah, Papa Pichu.
I-
Here's your glass back.
I swear he eventually gets knocked out, but I don't remember how that happens. So we got the mirror.
Nah, they go straight to my hips.
So let's see.
How's business?
Oh, it's just wonderful. Now that the volcano's erupting again, the reservations are just pouring in.
Okay. How did I get him to give me a drink that knocked me out?
I'm off to explore the rustic charms of Blood Island.
How did I get him to knock me out? Head be clear, which is what we had.
Want a hint? That's right.
Hey, Kirby Pink, how you doing? And I can't take the fork. I want to say the fork is sort of a red herring.
That fork is stuck in all that
Incoming ads
congealed
for you
cheese.
non-subscribers. Use your Twitch Prime now.
Boo! Ads. Let's see.
My piratey instincts tell me I should keep this to myself.
Okay. Well, oops. So let's see. Run Rogers surprise. You kind of like the two. They all look different, but still have the core charm of the series. And even Return, done by the OG creator, has a totally different style. Yeah, and I think that, and to me, in some way, that validates Curse's change. It shows that even 33 years later, they had to stick with the times. They can't just live on that old art style, although it's popular right now. I don't remember how I got him to give me the drink that knocked me out. Tell you what, how about...
Here. Did you just take my mirror?
Nope.
You're lying, aren't you?
Yes.
Put it back.
Why would you admit it? Guybrush, why would you admit it?
Sheesh, what a grouch.
So maybe
What was that?
Nothing.
Maybe that's what I needed. Does the dialogue change now?
I'd like a drink, please.
Here you go, lady.
The bottle's closed. Darn child-proof caps? I can't open it.
Even like 4 besides Monkey Combat. His story was actually good. I'm gonna find out. I played it 23 years ago when it came out. I haven't touched it since, other than installing it and tinkering with it one day. Let's see. That's all, you know.
That opened it.
Oh, well, okay.
That makes the drink oh so much more appealing.
Spiked drink.
It just occurred to me that mixing medicine and alcohol is a really stupid and possibly lethal thing to do. If I were a real person instead of a lovably inept cartoon character with the potential for a few more sequels, I wouldn't even consider it.
With the potential
Skull.
for a few more sequels. Well, there was Escape, Tales, and this.
That's odd. It's supposed to cause drowsiness. I don't feel the least bit drowsy.
In fact, I feel,
So then the Undertaker says, I wanted to be a pallbearer, but I couldn't stop coughing.
You crack me up, Mort.
So what's with the new guy?
Oh, he's been like that for an hour now. Passed out cold. He'll come around.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I guess that's the end of the game, then.
What with him being the main character and all. Funny. I didn't think you could die in LucasArts adventure games.
Well, maybe they're trying something different.
When I should take care of him.
The stream is done.
Would you? It's bad for business having him just lie there.
And
Rest in
here I
peace and
am.
all that.
Now then, the end.
Hey! I'm not really dead.
Hey, Gregor.
Oh, come on, cut it out.
Bum bum bum. I've been debating that Kirby Pink. I considered just going straight to Escape from Monkey Island, but I think I might do a Sierra game and then no, it's not over yet. And I've been thinking about either doing Police Quest 2, Leisure Suit Larry 2, or King's Quest 2. Might hold a vote. We'll see. Let you guys decide. Pingogi, how you doing? At Ned Stash. Okay, where are you, Guybrush?
It won't open. I'm trapped.
One of the best things about this version, in your humble opinion, is the fully...
Yikes. Where's that telltale pounding coming from?
Uh-oh.
It's coming from within one of these coffins.
Uh,
From the dead. The dead that surround me. They must know my horrible secret. They'll never let me rest until I've paid for the wrongs I've committed against... Wait a second. I don't have a horrible secret.
I'm so sorry. Welcome in, Dr. Yulin. Welcome, welcome. One of the best things you feel in this is the digital Michael Z. Land soundtrack. Hi, by the way. Yeah, this is... And, of course, it's off the discs. This isn't compressed other than what you hear through the stream. In a loop, this would be a good be right back screen. It would, wouldn't it? How can you do Larry on Twitch? Isn't that a little, you know... Actually, no, it's not a problem. In fact, Dr. CDCS just went through most of them recently, actually. And I played the first one on stream. It's not a big deal. It's a little bit uncomfortable subject matter occasionally, but, you know, for the most part, it's not that bad. Your flu is slowly starting to fade. Got off work for at least 9 days. Oh, man, 9 days. Don't work here. You work in the U.S., you get sick, they expect you to be back the next day. You thought the letter at the end of the scrapbook in Return to Monkey Island was really nice. I guess they anticipated the game would be... Don't tell me anything more, because I've never played that one yet, and I don't want any... Yeah, they aren't nearly that... Yeah, they're not as popular as you'd think. You're right. They have their moments, and there is an occasion. It's really more of the dialogue that could be a little bit uncomfortable for some.
I already have a nice skeleton arm, thank you.
The U.S.'s job market is burning anyways, so yeah, I'm glad I'm not there, right?
I can't open it.
This worked on the other one. It's more just Al Lowe's cringeworthy writing. Absolutely, Rev. That's 100% accurate. He's got some very cringeworthy dialogue. Is it Stan? Stan, is that you? Selling your coffins.
Phew, I'm glad to be finally out of that thing. Even though it was a spacious, comfortable model with plenty of leg and headroom. Well,
I did. I forgot about that. He never got out, did he?
Yes, well...
Of course! Guybrush Threepwood. You're the one who locked me in there in the first place.
You'd think he'd be pissed.
Well, you see, I've been meaning to...
No, I won't hear of it. That was the best time of my life. Gave me plenty of time to think, you know? To think about the things that really matter. I don't know if you've considered this, son, but live burials are not an altogether uncommon experience here in the Caribbean.
I wasn't aware of that.
Not to mention pirate raids and deadly sea battles, huge man-eating reptiles, dangerous quicksand pits, trigger-happy duelists, and of course, those pesky undead.
Supposedly it was a mistake in the first one, so they had to carry it on afterwards.
No, but...
Well, of course, you have plenty of time to think about it. Or do you? I'm one of the lucky ones. I've been dead. It's given me a whole new perspective on life. A life that I'm going to devote to making sure people's life insurance needs are met. Here, take one of my business cards I've had made up.
How, you had them made up while you were in a coffin?
If you've been locked in that coffin, how are you able to have business cards made?
Now's not the time to worry about the technicalities, son. Now's the time to ask yourself, are you covered? Run along now and let me set up my office.
We're trapped in here. The door's locked.
Nonsense! This is one of Stan's cozy crypts, all equipped with a patented secure lock release mechanism. Just jiggle the handle there.
There you go. Speaking of point-and-click games for adults, ever heard of Bazooka Sue? I really like that game as a what? Uh-oh. I haven't heard of it. Do I dare? Do I dare? It's same year as this, actually. Similar, but more cartoony art style. This was your Halloween costume last year? Oh, that's funny. That's good. So, let's see. So, Bazooka Sue. Save the world with Bazooka Sue, the only half female, half swine, half female protagonist besides Miss Piggy. Spoil the evil plans of the scientist Dr. Bruce and become a local hero in Swamp Rock, a small town in the swamps of Louisiana. Only released in the German language. I've never heard of it. When you leave and go in again, his office should have been set up, I think. Oh, yeah. I don't think there was anything I needed here. It's legit good point and click game and funny. Don't know if it's good for Twitch, though.
No.
The screenshots that I'm seeing on Moby Games don't show anything of any concern. Doesn't mean that they're just not showing any of the ones that would be of concern or not, but I can see where concern might be an issue. My biggest problem is there at least English subtitles, because I would have no idea what they were saying otherwise. And no fish butts. Anyway, so wait, oops. That makes me wonder, is it available anywhere? And it's not on GOG.com. It's not on Zoom. I'm gonna say it's probably not on Steam either. It's abandonware. I figured as much.
I'm afraid it would stick to my hands.
So I think you're right. I think I leave and I come back and his... No, his office isn't set up yet.
I am making many new friends.
Hey, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the channel.
Thank you for that follow.
I'll look into it. I'll look and see. Actually, I'm going to take a look at something else here. Hang on a minute. Now I'm really curious. Always like obscure games. It's amazing. Wow, there's nothing for PC Gaming Wiki either. That's crazy. So, in that case then, what's... Holy crap! Oh no! There is literally one copy listed on eBay right now for Bazooka Sue. $110.45 with $27.62 in shipping. I know the numbers are really weird, but that's just converting from euro to dollars, I think. So it's giving sort of a strange number. Because it's shipping from Germany, of course. It was only released in the German market, so it'd be unlikely I'd come across one here. There is an English patch. If I ever run across like just the disc for it, and it's a reasonable price, I would 100% actually get it just so that I could check it out. But the box looks beautiful. Good God, it looks like it just came off the store shelves. Whoever owned this took care of their stuff. I mean, all these pictures on it. Here's the link to it, by the way. And put it in the chat here for you. I know, that's a massive wall of text. I'm sorry for that. But anyway, click that link if you want to check out the listing I'm looking at. And the box is gorgeous. Like, it's not a really interesting box, but it's just in such great shape. I'm not sure it's complete, though. But really, by the late 90s, it was starting to become a little more common. You didn't get a lot of stuff inside the box. Sometimes it was just a disc. It is a very obscure game. I'm kind of interested in that as being an obscure game, but yeah, not for €100. Unfortunately, it's a little too steep for me. But interesting nonetheless. Like I said, I'll keep my eyes open. And if it ever shows up on like GOG or something like that, especially if it's on GOG, I yeah, it's if they let me, I would absolutely stream it. It's a completely German game. Yeah, it was only released in the German market, according to the information I just read, Gregor. Yeah. But there was only one listing on eBay. It's probably obscure enough that, yeah. Okay, let's see what's changed down here. I forget what it is that they're mad at me about.
Haggis?
Aye.
There's no way I can have even a drop of lotion?
There's no way that I can have even a drop of lotion?
Well, maybe we could make a deal. You see, we need to be repairing the ship. She's leaky as a colander. And for some unknown reason, the ship's supplies of tar have been depleted. How the previous crew could set sail without any tar aboard eludes me. But the fact is, unless we get us some tar or something like it, we're doomed to this island for good. Aye, I'd give you the whole bloomin' bottle of lotion if you could find me something to patch the ship so we can be on our way home.
So we need to go and get that cheese out of the pot that we just melted down. That's what he wants. They referred to it as being like tar. So that was the hint. Now, what am I going to put the tar in? That's the real question. Do I have anything? This job searching is getting to be a lot, but at least I applied to some and can now relax for the rest of the day. I hope you get something soon, Peter Steves. Until you have to go and study, yeah. Well, if you've got some in and, you know, maybe sometimes taking a break is a good thing, right? You got the game somewhere on CD as it was part of a German PC Games magazine one time included. I'm gonna have to look around. It might show up somewhere on like a shareware disc like that. Yeah. You know, being only in the German market, I doubt it's on my shareware discs. So I think they were bought here in the U.S. Let's see. So we can go to Elaine because we can get the fireflies. I've got to figure out how to get the mirror from Good Soup, and I'm not sure how to do that. So we're gonna capture.
They won't fly into the jar for no reason.
What was it that I could use?
I can't use the chisel with that.
It worked on the other stuff.
That doesn't need to be augured.
Oh, wait a minute.
Putting an empty jar on that stump won't do anything.
You just know most of the jobs you applied for to take a while for a response. You get some anxiety. Yeah, I could. Yeah, and that can make it so difficult. Ooh. I thought I had what I needed to get these fireflies. I never needed to entice fireflies into a jar. I just grabbed them out of the air and put them in a jar as a kid. That wasn't difficult. Okay, so we don't have what we need there yet. What is it? If there is any problem to stream abandonware world, generally speaking, I don't think Twitch cares. I can't really speak for them, but I've seen so many people do it. It's kind of one of those things where you really can't tell if the person has pirated something or not. I have had a philosophy of I won't stream games I don't own. But I have had to fight temptation to stream one that I have that I don't have will likely never be attainable. Is valuable in the 4-digit range as far as cost, and is so rare that it's unlikely anybody would come across it for anything less than. That's going to be probably the closest I would ever get to it. But ultimately, if I don't own the game either in digital distribution or a physical release, I usually don't stream them. You're off to bed, Gregor. Get to feeling better. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon.
Gregor, 9!
Hopefully you're feeling better by Friday so you can really participate. I know you should be back home by now, I think, right? So, either way, get to feeling better. I'd love for you to be able to at least have the rest of your day, you know? You know, people who said they emulated stuff, not bad to do so. Some games are so good that they cost a lot of money and hard to get. Yes, and that's part of the problem. There are a handful of games out there right now that are almost certainly never going to see another re-release. And some of those games are quite, well, they're also quite rare, but they seem to have quite a following. And then there's other games that aren't that rare. Like, for example, Monkey Island is stupid expensive, and everybody bought Monkey Island. That was just one of those games that was just really popular. In 90, 91, everybody was playing it. Even in 92, 93, after the second one came out, people were still buying it because of the second one, just to play it. Tiki Lanterns, yeah. Anyway, so, but in the end, it's entirely up to the streamer. I don't support pirating anything. I feel like at least own a copy of the game so that you can, not feel guilty about it, I guess. At least that's me. I don't know. Some people don't feel guilty because they want to blame it on, or they want to pin it on, well, the studio is this, the studio is that. They're not making any money or anything like that. And it's not really about that to me. It's more about, all the artists that worked on it. They deserve recognition too, and they get very little of it. At most, 99.9% of the people that you see in the credits only get paid for the time it took for them to work on it. And so to me, it's kind of dishonoring to them to just take their work for free and, at least not make the effort. Yeah, you're stealing from a lot of people in software piracy. I won't go with what the publishers or anybody else tries to convince the public is the reason why. They'll use software piracy. They used music piracy to help kill the old established music industry. They used video piracy to kill the old established video distribution services. They used game piracy to establish and kill off boxed games. It's always been an excuse. The truth is, they don't want to spend money to distribute their product. They want to spend as little as possible. That's just good business sense. That's not a complaint, right? So the publishers aren't really responsible for what we have here. It really has to, the only people that really responsible post the game's release is whoever owns the IP that doesn't want to re-release it. Like, some of the games are pretty effortless to get working. Most DOS games are pretty effortless to get working on modern games because DOSBox just works that well. And then you got ScumVM. They just works that well. So I get people's complaint. They don't want to see a company not distribute something just because they don't feel like it. So therefore that pushes them to go and pirate it. Sadly, kind of don't blame people for that. I really don't, because, well, it's an opportunity you'll never get. And it's not likely you'll ever see it get re-released. No, like Ripper, for example, is a great one. Will that ever see the light of day? God, the licensing nightmare behind that game, I couldn't even begin to guess. With all of those big names, it's just really, really complicated subject. It's all kinds of little factors that get involved, but people tend to lean on blaming the publisher or the distributors. And while they can be kind of scummy, it's just more than that. You get when you play a game that's not sold anywhere anymore for decades, but also on GOG drops old gems on the side, and you'll get them there. Yep, exactly. Lord knows how much of culture already we know have lost without piracy. Yeah, when people start complaining, they'll blame it on anything that they can that's not them, but they'll certainly drop it. Heard the argument that someone has said would go to a restaurant and eat some food, dislike the food, spit it out, and then ask for food for free. Or something like that. Just something I heard someone. Yeah, and I think that's silly. I mean, I've seen people say that. I've seen people go into a restaurant. I mean, I've worked in a restaurant, seen people do this. The food was horrible, the service was terrible, and they only ate like half the food. I didn't eat all of it anyway, so I don't think I should owe you anything. You know, it's like, well, I get it. Why you like remastered of old games is they get officially sold again on many platforms. And I you know what? That's actually a really good point, Evil Alex. I have a tendency to not like remasters and remakes as much because they tend to, well, with the exception of some very recent exceptional games that have been remastered or re-released, like, for example, the Quake 2 and the Quake 1 enhanced versions, System Shock, just amazing. Lots of good ones. For the most part, I miss the old version. They tend to be bad, but not always. But aside from that, it does bring it back to the public so that people can play them again and see them. Night Dive, in general, does a great job. They have a miss every once in a while. I think a lot of people really complained about Blade Runner. But, yeah, for the most part, they do a pretty good job. They really nailed it. Anyway, let's see here. What was I doing? Oh, yes, I need to figure out how to encourage...
Mutual of Stan, because you could die horribly at any moment. It's even laminated.
Why is that important?
I've already read it. I don't think that would be interesting. I don't think that would be interested in a business card.
You're just happy you can play Blade Runner on Xbox, yeah. Plus, you have a thought. Plus, you also thought if companies are making games like inserting something I dislike for modern games, then enough people are wanting the game enough for them to get publishing. So really, yes. If the game has a simple licensing, it's not a big deal. I can see no excuse for a publisher to not consider releasing it digitally. And I strongly emphasize the consider part. Some games are really difficult to get working from the late 90s, early 2000s, because that's when all the big changes happened with both DirectX and the various 3D accelerated APIs. So some of those can be kind of challenging to get working properly. Some work great. Quake 2 works fine. Quake 3 works fine. But if you install something like Trespasser, it doesn't really work in modern PCs without a mod of some kind. It kind of works. It's difficult to get working, but it's really not very pleasant to use some form of a mod. Collection Chamber. Ooh, yes. One of the devs for the Day of the Tentacle remake commented that it was a one-time opportunity to align all the copyright owners together that might never happen again. And that is a fact. I cannot stress enough with the complexity of licensing. And that's one of the challenges with the FMV games that were really popular in the early to little later part of the 90s, not quite in the late 90s, but like 97, 98, it's kind of when they stopped. But those FMV sequences, I mean, think about it. Ripper has Christopher Walken, John Rhys-Davies, Karen Allen, Burgess Meredith. I mean, these are all really well-established actors who were really well-known at the time, really popular, and I can almost guarantee you that their contracts were not a one-off, I'm going to record these lines and I'm not getting anything else for it. I'd be willing to bet that to a degree there's probably some stipulation that the products couldn't be sold without their consent because their likeness is there, they're, in the videos. That would be my guess. At least one of them. And that would be enough to stop them. And I know that's happened at least in one instance. Scooby-Doo series, for example, there was the original series, and then they did what they call the Scooby-Doo movies, or the new Scooby-Doo movies, or something like that. And when they tried to release them on DVD, they initially could only release a handful of those particular episodes because each one of the episodes contained a likeness of another famous character, somebody like Sonny and Cher, or the Addams Family, or whoever, just different people, the Three Stooges and so on. So when they went to release the box set, they actually called it out on the back. They said they could not get the licensing from, I want to say it was the Charles Addams estate for the Addams Family episode, things like that. So they weren't able to release the videos, but they made a point of it. Walken demanded more cowboy bell. Yes, he did. You're curious if they remaster Quake 4 also. I want to say there is one coming.
I am making many new.
I want to say there is one coming. And thank you very much for that follow. Welcome
Thank you for that follow.
To my random chat here, my random just off the nothing here chat.
Hi, guys. I guess you'll be wondering how I came to be back from the dead. No questions for the dead guy come back to life?
It's just going to sit there.
No questions like, is there life after death or is there a heaven? Will there be adequate parking?
Will there be adequate parking?
Fine. Be that way. I wouldn't tell you about the hereafter if you begged me.
Perfecto Plexo, welcome to the channel. How are you doing? I hope you had a happy new year. Or still having a happy new year.
I really don't want to know what's in there.
I feel like at some point that opens, but I don't remember.
I am making many new friends.
Hey, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that.
you for
Welcome
that
to the
follow.
channel. Apparently, Vinesaw streamed Steamboat Willie immediately when it went into public domain, and Disney still took the ad revenue. Of course they will. Of course they will. Because DMCA's, most DMCA and content matching services are not the publisher. They're all, like, all of them are third party, and they just match. And they don't care whether or not it is licensed or not licensed or public domain, because it costs them nothing. And most people won't challenge it. Right? Because think about it. If I try to challenge the DMCA for Mickey Mouse, even if I'm talking about Steamboat Willie, how does that conversation go with YouTube or Twitch? You gotta sleep, it's very late. Hey, Evil Alex, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you get some good rest.
It's locked.
I don't remember if I can actually get in here or not.
I can't jimmy the door lock with that. I can't jimmy the door lock.
Can we do it with the pin?
I don't want to pin that.
And thank you very much for the best wishes. I appreciate that. They have a Mickey Mouse horror game, I think, or a horror game with some dude with... Yeah, I saw that, like, got announced, like, just hours after. Just hours after it went into public domain on the
No
first.
time for that now. I've got a fiancé to rescue.
And don't they have, like, a movie or something as well? I would be surprised if that hadn't come out, or hadn't been announced yet. Thinks about the episode of the show Silicon Valley where there is a company that is shown in the show whose goal is to look at contracts and copyright stuff and sue companies over silly, minute things. Yes. Tell me your ring story.
Tell me that whole ring story again.
My dead great-aunt's fiancé stole the diamond and sold it to smugglers on
Oh,
Skull
yeah, that's
Island.
right. Because I got to get
Wore
to
the
Skull
engagement
Island.
band until the day she died, and she remains buried in the Good Soup family crypt, dead of a broken heart.
I'm off to explore the rustic charms of Blood Island.
I just realized what I can do to take this mirror. The hints are really good sometimes. In this case, the hint was it looks just like the bartender.
This is one ugly picture. Looks just like the bartender.
Looks just like the bartender. So we're going to put the portrait in
That
the mirror
won't
frame.
fit.
It won't fit, huh? Well, we do have a pair of scissors.
There, I've cut out the face.
There we go.
You just stole that mirror, didn't you?
No, I didn't. It's right there, look.
I guess you're right. Oh dear, I'm starting to look old.
I'm starting.
From all that drinking.
Mind your own business.
He's not wrong, but still, neither of them are wrong. Now, what the heck am I supposed to put the cheese in? Wait, why did I keep that? That's weird. What am I supposed to put the cheese in to give the guys at the ship? So he says this looks like tar.
That melted cheese looks just like yellow tar.
Maybe I should just take the whole pot.
I guess I'll just drag this down to haggis now.
The CD spinning
Here,
up.
haggis.
There it is.
This stuff should work to patch up the ship.
Aye, laddie, indeed it should. The consistency of tar, but with a tangy pepper taste.
So, can I have your lotion now?
Aye, lad. Go ahead and take it.
Okay, so he's going to let me have it. Forget what I do with the lotion. That is the dude that plays Scrooge McDuck, Alan Young. Yeah, he's also Wilbur from Mr. Ed.
It says, made with 100% pure lamb blubber.
Lamb blubber?
Soothing and nutritious.
Yeah, the actor list in this is really, really impressive. The 90s, man, they were picking some great voice actors in the the late 90s, early 2000s. I think. Let's see.
I don't want to lubricate that.
Okay, I think I'm supposed to put it on this cursed diamond ring.
Let's see if this slippery, greasy lotion does the trick. That should do it. The cursed ring exploded.
Good. You always wondered what kind of budget games had for voiceovers back then. Generally speaking, you could tell if they had a really good budget or bad just based on the quality of the voiceovers. It was really common for really low-budget games that it would be like the devs or possibly friends and family, but more often they would be hiring like just local actors, probably somebody at the local, community college or something out of the drama department, whoever they could get inexpensive. What amazes you is the voice actors in Toonstruck. I mean, it's got Christopher Lloyd, but so many games had great people in it. I mean, just incredible list of actors. And all right, can we talk to her?
I don't think she can hear me.
Cheaper now to get celebs to send in lines via Cameo without telling them what it's for. You got a point. Oh man, one man conga. I could just imagine the lawsuits.
They're too small and fast for me to catch with my hands.
Okay. What do we do to entice them?
They're too small and fast for me to catch with my hands.
Your contract says not to question this. You better not question this, right? At first I thought it was just someone else doing the Uncle Scrooge voice, but no, it really is him. Yeah, it's absolutely Alan Young. Yeah, there's lots of good folks in this. I mean, the quality of the voiceovers for LucasArts games in the 90s was really top-notch. They did not waste time. And that's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, he was also Mr. Well, he wasn't Mr. Ed. He was Wilbur from Mr. Ed. Lucasfilm did Indiana Jones. Yeah, Indiana Jones was written and created by George Lucas. And in fact, I want to say he's still...
It's full of fermenting sugar water used for making rum.
I want to say he's still...
No.
Hi, Mystic. Okay, so I'm going to wait for that. Hi, buddy. Everybody good picture of the cat butt? Yeah, cat butt. Everybody likes a good cat butt, right? Mystic, do you realize that you're showing the whole world the worst end of you? Hang on a second. Coffee's saying something and I have no idea.
Anyway, I started blasting.
That's not the worst end of her end of him according to her. Anyway. Let's see. So we're up here. What do I do now? Oh, I know what I do. Sugar water. That's how you entice them. You got your jar ready?
Sugar water now.
In case Mystic farts per spray. That's awful. Oh my god. Yeah, everybody knows he's got a cute, fluffy butt. That's it.
It's full of fermenting sugar water used for making rum.
Oh, it's not locked now. Okay. But I don't need to go up there, so it doesn't matter. So now we have what we need to go get. The fireflies.
It's full of yummy, delicious sugar water. Bet that water sure tastes good.
Oops. Let's see if I just have to put the lid on it.
They're trapped inside and glowing like mad.
Glowing like mad. Okay, so now we have a lantern. We're going to go to the lighthouse. I think this goes here.
Perfect.
And then this goes...
The lighthouse is working now.
Bingo! And I think that's what gets the Grim Reaper to show up, or Grim Fandango, Manny to show up and carry me to, yeah, that place, to Blood Island, or Skull Island. Let's go here. Yep, there he is. Animal abuse? What animal abuse? I do not abuse any animals. I gave that little kitty cat good head scritches, and he was quite happy about it. He just didn't like being held. But that's just him. Let's save this real quick. Fireflies in a jar. I mean, it worked, right? It worked.
Who are you?
I am the lost Welshman.
It's funny, he doesn't look like Darksaber.
I am the ferryman between here and Skull Island. Trapped for so very long in the icy ocean mists. Oh, how I hate that blasted mist.
Really? I like mist. I think it's pretty.
Well, sure, mist is pretty. But egad, is it dull.
He also doesn't have tentacles. That's true. He doesn't have any tentacles. He can't be Darksaber.
I'd like a ride out to Skull Island, please.
I will risk these rough waters no more. For too long have I rocked in that watery cradle of death.
Freaky imagery.
Whatever. Anyway, I'm not going out there again until I'm sure I can make it there safely. I need a compass.
That's easy.
How will being able to draw perfect circles get you out to Skull Island?
Not that kind of compass. The directional kind. If you find me one, I'll take you to Skull Island.
You love that little dig at mist. I didn't even pick up on that. That is so perfect. That's good. All right, let's see. So we can make a compass. We've got where's it? The magnet and the pin.
Cool, a magnetic pin.
Yep.
The mind boggles at the possibilities.
Now then, I need something to put the pin in.
This pie pan won't do any good there.
Okay, so
It's full of seawater.
I don't know if this is right or not.
The pin just sinks. I need to make it float.
Oh, that's right. Wait, so if you played this as a kid, you would be so lost because of how the heck are you supposed to know how to make a compass? Because this is a LucasArts game, And at the very beginning of the game,
I can only make out page 243. A compass is a magnetized bit of metal floating in a solution.
and a solution is seawater. Seawater is a solution. Hey, Grindhouse, how you doing as a kid? You take a trip to the library, depending on when you were a kid. If you were born in 1990, you probably have internet by the time you're old enough to start reading stuff like that. Or at least you have a good chance of it anyway. But that's true. You'd end up going to the library. I would have had to have gone to the library. I didn't have internet until I was like 23. Took lots of library trips for Gabriel Knight, I bet. There was a lot of lore in that. My God. Zork 2 sent you to your parents asking what a gazebo was. I've never played Zork 2 or 3. I've only finished the first one. And honestly, I'm a little concerned about trying to play that on stream. I know Free Needles has done it. Alvis Joe has. I'm sure others too. What is the solution? Time to look this up. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I need something. I think it's this cork.
I can't pull the cork out with my hands. I don't want to cut that.
But what was it that I need to use to get the cork out with? Can we just smash it?
I can't use the mallet with that. I can't use the chisel with that.
Just use the umbrella on it.
I can't use the umbrella with that.
One is a jank fest and deeply illogical and frustrating. Yeah. It really is. It was more of a fantasy story. That was really the first computer game I ever played. And I was maybe 10, if that, 8 or 10, something like that. And, man, I'd just sit there and pore over the map. I only finished it because I pulled up a walkthrough about 15, 16 years ago or so, and I said, you know what, I'm going to finish Zork. And literally just ran all the way through it because the Infocom website was still up back then, and the game was free. You couldn't buy it anywhere, but it was free. By Zork 2, they'd started to figure out their own weird setting and its logic. Well, you know, the interesting history, Coyote, is 1, 2, and 3 were all created at the same time. It was actually originally created as one big game, and they had to split it up into 3 because when they created it in an MIT lab on some big mainframe, and no personal computers of that era had enough memory to be able to run the whole game. So they ended up breaking it up into 3 different games, building its own little emulator, and running the game through that emulator that way. It was really interesting history. I only learned about it from when I streamed Return to Zork during... In 2021, we did a year-long exploration of DOS games and really kind of the history of PC gaming, because that was the 40th anniversary of DOS and the Windows PC, of MS-DOS, or PC-DOS, I guess, really at that point. But anyway, the DOS as we know it. And yeah, so Zork is a big part of that, because Zork was really the first... massively popular game, and it wasn't even originally written for DOS. It wasn't even written for Apple, but that's really where it sold most on. So it doesn't even really make sense that 2 feels more mature and 3 really feels really different. It could. It depends. Maybe they created the storyline linearly, basically the order of it, and by that point they'd figured out what they were doing. Like, they just got better at it. I don't know. Unless they wrote linearly. But I am going to eventually get around to playing it. And they also could have had somebody go back and tweak it too. I mean, you got to imagine, I'm sure with the popularity of the first one, even though the second and third were done, that doesn't mean they didn't go back and make changes. Maybe they saw some of the flaws in the first one and fixed it. But it's still a fascinating story. The whole history of Zork and what happened to the Infocom team didn't really come full circle until just yesterday, when Kotick was fired. Well, not fired, left. He should have been fired, but we all know that. But it didn't come full circle until he was gone, because he was really the catalyst for killing Infocom. He was the one who killed Infocom. And he basically frustrated that team to no end. The stories on that were fascinating. That was pretty much Return to Zork was the last thing they did. After that, it was pretty much dead. I think there was another Infocom game after that, but for the most part, they were a shell of what they were after that game. Really kind of sad. So we need to do something to make him happy. Zork 2 taught you to type by the time you took a typing class in high school. Yeah, I didn't know how to type at that point. I mean, I could hunt and peck. I knew how to use a keyboard. I just one finger at a time. G-O space E-A-S-T, enter, you know, that kind of thing. You're going at 160 words a minute. Wow. You were flying, man. Zooming through it. All right. How do we get this cork out of this? I'm pretty sure we got to get the cork out of the shaving soap. And then we put the pin through the cork. And then the cork goes in the measuring cup with the salt water. I remember playing games and not knowing what save or load is, so I would just wing it 50-50. Oh, wow. No save scumming on your part, right?
It's a corked bottle of shaving soap.
Can we grease up the cork?
I don't want to lubricate that.
Teacher didn't believe in cheating, so you put black tape all over your keys? Oh, wow. We didn't have that, believe it or not. In my typing class in high school, our typewriters didn't even have letters. Like, there was nothing. It was just keys. Just blank. And at first, you know, she issued a chart that you could just lay over the top of the keyboard, and it would help guide you, as like so that you know what the keys were. But for the most part, you didn't have anything on it. It was just black. But they were meant for teaching, and I learned to type on those, and that was why I was able to learn to type. And I typed comfortably well. I might have hit 160 at some point, but I certainly couldn't do that now. I don't type enough in little short bursts. Usually messages to somebody. Quick email at work. Let's see. What? Oh, God. The one thing that I've always been happy with that I've kept is with typing, and I don't know if anybody else experiences this. I'd assume you guys do. For those who actually learn to type like you did, Coyote, do you experience the same thing? Like, you can type, you're not looking at the keyboard, and you know you made a mistake. Like, not only did you know you made a mistake, without even looking at it, you can back up and replace it and correct it, and it would be right. Like, after you finish typing, you look back at it, and you can see that you got it right. It's just, you know, your brain just works it. You can feel it. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, man, I know I didn't hit the right one. Or you double clicked a key. That's the only time I ever looked to see if I made a mistake. It's like I felt like I pushed two keys. I'll look and say, okay, both of them aren't there. Mystic, you'd be good. He looked at me, yeah. You don't need to get up on her desk. She doesn't like that. You know that. Show pet? Yeah, I can do that, you goody. Misty, come here. You don't want to be held right now? You want to be put down? Okay. Give me your paw. I'm sorry. He is such a sweetie. Sorry, he went down. He's, this is actually kind of a sort of nappish, playish time. He's kind of in that midpoint. He's not quite as willing to be held. But he is such a sweetie. He's had lots of attention over the past couple hours. He's come and visited us. All right, so we need to figure out how to get that cork out. How do we do that? So this is done. We don't need to worry about the windmill anymore. I think I've got the cemetery left. I've still got some stuff to work on there. There's something in the hotel I need to do. I don't remember what. These guys are done, so I don't need to worry about them. The beach is where I'm currently at. The lighthouse is done. That's what allowed the Lost Welshman to show up. Why is my nose itching? Probably cat hair from Mystic. Elaine, we're still working on Elaine. And the shipwreck. Well, we know what they're doing. Is there something else that I'm missing around here? Another location I haven't been to? I guess not. But I can't leave this island until this is sorted out. I can go to Skull Island once I get the compass going. Let's check the cemetery real quick. Because there's something here. I forget what it is that I can do. Oh, he did finally set it up. Check it out. Yep.
Welcome back to Mutual of Stan.
Mutual of Stan.
The coffin lid desk is a nice touch. What is it about these things that makes them so popular in office settings?
Oh, the little
No.
clicky clack balls.
Is that the photo that came with the frame?
No, that's my wife. Man, I wish people would stop with that.
Somehow I don't believe you, Stan.
No.
You love the voice actor for Stan on this one. I wish they'd used him again. They didn't use him again. I can't remember because honestly I don't remember who all was for his character. I have to look into that one. Alright, let's talk to the Joker.
You've convinced me. I want to buy some insurance.
A wise choice, and one you won't soon regret. The question isn't whether or not you can afford to buy an insurance policy. It's whether you can afford not to. Speaking of which, can you afford to buy an insurance policy?
Well, how much does it cost?
Oh, that depends on a variety of factors. How much coverage you need, how much you're willing to spend, all sorts of highly complicated sliding scale insurance equations and such. But I won't bore you with all that. Just let me ask you this. How much money do you have?
Well, I've got these wooden nickels.
I see. Maybe I've confused you somewhere along the line. While nothing would please me more to send you out of here, with the peace of mind that your family will be provided for in the unlikely event of your death, I have to run a business here. If you can't at least show me some collateral, I can't give you a policy.
Okay, how about an enormous uncursed diamond? This antique bottle, this one-of-a-kind magnet or refrigerator magnet, this fine cane-handled umbrella, this authentic pirate tooth.
This authentic pirate relic. A genuine tooth from an actual pirate. Only one of its kind.
Is that real gold?
The finest known to man. Not much spit on it either anymore.
Now you're starting to speak my language. All right, let's find a coverage plan that suits your needs.
Only one of its kind.
And you can rest assured that you've provided for your family well after your unfortunate departure.
What are the terms of this plan exactly?
It's quite simple, son. When you die, whoever holds that policy gets a lot of money.
A lot of money? Wow.
Wow is right. Now I want you to be careful out there.
Okay, I will. Thanks.
No, I'm serious. I want you to be very, very careful.
Will do.
You wonder if they actually got a salesperson to play Stan? He definitely does the role, like, absolutely perfectly. Gold teeth are BS. The grade of gold in them was worthless. Yeah, I mean, I guess you wouldn't really want gold for teeth anyway. I mean, like real gold, especially pure gold, because it's too soft. Every time you bit on a bone or a piece of ice or something, you'd end up reforming the gold. It's not very hard. But I guess the only benefit is it doesn't really corrode. It was never pure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. But one of the VAs, Stan VAs, did work on commercials. Oh, yeah.
I'm cashing in this insurance policy. Give me a lot of money.
But this is a life insurance policy. You collect when the policyholder dies.
no, honest. I was dead for a really long time.
And you just got better?
Well, yes.
Do you have any proof of this miracle?
As a matter of fact, smart guy.
No.
Then it appears that you're just wasting my time. Run along and play now. I'm trying to run a business here.
All right, healthy tea. Oh, good lord. All right, give me just a few minutes here. I'm going to take a very brief break while these ads that are getting ready to kick in. I'm sorry, you can see the little yellow timer ads are about to start. Give me just a few minutes. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
He's the streamer now. Aren't you, Mystic? This way. See? Up here? Kitty streamer. He's so cute.
He's in charge. He's going to finish the game for me now. He'll do it. He knows what he's doing. All right, buddy, come here. Oh, you're taking my chair. This is what I get. Licky, licky. No, no, no. Licky, licky. Mystic. Mystic. No, sir. Licky, licky, okay? Be nice. All right. He's not happy. I picked him up out of his chair. Yeah. That's actually the hardest he ever bites, and he really wasn't biting that hard. He does it because he's mad at me for me picking him up. Moving him out of his chair. Anyway, let's see. Where were we? So I need to die. Not legitimately, but in the game here. So what I need to do is, well, we're going to put that concoction again and drink it and knock him out. And then when I come out of the crypt, I'll cash in my life insurance. Let's see here. Hey, Glitchy Beta, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. How are you doing? I thought if I died, I'd be buried with your aunt.
I thought if I died, I'd be buried with your aunt.
Well, isn't it obvious? You can't be buried in the Good Soup family crypt unless you're a member of the Good Soup family.
A member of the family, huh?
Uncle Griswold, it's me. Don't you recognize
Uncle Griswold, it's me. Don't you recognize me?
Recognize you? I've never seen you before in my life. What is your name?
Hearty beef and potato. Vegetable. Split pea with... He really is a bit of a split pea with ham, isn't he?
Split pea with ham.
Split pea with ham?
Actually, my name is P. Hamilton Good Soup. So it's just a nickname.
I don't recall having any relatives with that name.
P. Hamilton Good Soup. And his nickname is Split. Split P. Hamilton Good Soup. Nice soup.
Look at me. Don't I look just like a good soup?
No, you don't look much like a good soup at all. In fact, you look more like one of the Brothschilds. They always did have weak features.
You
Are
always...
you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Brothschild,
Every day,
exactly.
I wander the Good Soup family hall of portraits and give my respects to each of my distinguished ancestors. Every distinguishing feature of the Good Soup family is there in those pictures, and I see nothing in any of those portraits that might remind me of you.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. That's a lot,
of nuts. Okay, so that's a hint to go look at the pictures again. We'll go look at that later. In fact, I think I know what I need to do.
I'd like a drink, please.
Here you go, lad.
You sure can't insult the real Rothschilds. Mystic, really, buddy? Are you going to keep doing that? Knocking him out. I love the way this does. This whole color shift and everything. I don't know how complicated this would be in graphics. Oh, it doesn't do the green screen thing. Okay. He is King Mystic.
This guy's dead again.
No, he's just faking it.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the real thing this time.
Well, if you say so. He's an awfully fragile little fella, isn't he?
I'll take care of him.
Oh, what a surprise you're dropping in like this. Now you see, this is exactly what I was talking about.
Okay. Now then, give me my money.
I'm cashing in this insurance policy.
But this is a life insurance policy. You collect when the policyholder dies.
I'm dead. I really am.
Do you have any proof that you're dead?
As a matter of fact, smart guy. No.
You didn't see me get out of the
You're
coffin?
just wasting my time.
Okay, how do I... I thought I had him that time.
This entitles the bearer of this document to the sum of a lot of money.
A lot of money.
In the event of the demise of P. Hamilton Good Soup.
Oh! 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 Okay. Time to kill.
Hey, what an amazing story I have to tell. I was dead, but I live again.
Hey,
Who wants
Yuli.
to hear about it?
How are you doing?
You
Happy
guys
New
don't
Year.
deserve to hear a good story.
Happy New Year. Spin up there, CD. You'll get there. Okay. Now, I don't have a portrait of myself, do I?
It's Count Gazpacho Good Soup, the cold-hearted canning magnate.
Count Gazpacho Good Soup.
It's the Duchess Cream of Good Soup, of the Noodle Good Soups.
Duchess Cream of Good Soup.
Peter and Victoria Soie Good Soup. Marquis and Marquess of Consommé.
Hey, how's it going there, Crocomire? Welcome in. Eat. Good evening. Happy New Year's. The barkeep's face is creepy, but it's still a great game. Why does that one look like a pig?
Minerva Stronheim Good Soup. Baroness of Borscht.
Baroness of Borscht.
It's nailed to the wall.
And I still don't understand why I've got this portrait. Oh, hang on a second. Missed it. Why are you being a troublemaker, huh?
Why would I want to hang a picture inside a closet?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't have any use for portraits of the Van Salad family.
So really the only thing interactable here is the portrait and the door with the porthole. And there was a nail, but we got that already.
I don't think the portrait would look good there. I don't think the portrait would look good there.
And of course, that's where the portrait that we knocked out was. Use portrait with portrait.
I don't think the portrait would look good there. I don't think the portrait would look good there. I don't think the portrait would look good there.
What is it that I need to do?
I don't think the portrait...
You just refactored some code, turning 4 huge files into 73 much more manageable ones. I don't know what that means. But it sounds scary. Hey, we've got 4 files. That's good. Now we have 73. Uh-oh. But I mean, I can imagine if they're smaller, I guess it makes it a little easier to manage or organized better. But I couldn't imagine. How long does that take anyway? I didn't notice how many variations if I can't do that this game has. It often mentions the object, what you want to do. Yeah, it's not like Discworld where that didn't work. That didn't work. That didn't work. It's all he says. Oh God, if it didn't work, it's just it didn't work. You know those 4 files that took 73 times longer to open? Now it's 73 files that take 1 time to load. Hey, there you go. Hey, Proton Fig, Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year. That doesn't work. And he's snippy about it. Yes, he is. He sounds very perturbed by the fact, you know. It doesn't work. Over and over in Eric Idle's voice, yes. I wish my day would have been as productive. Oh, wow, yeah. All right. Got something in my eye. I think it's an eyelash. Or a couple of them. Sorry about that. Let's see. Where were we? Oh! 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 I think I just... Okay. It just occurred to me. I think I was on the right path. I think my brain was telling me this. Right door, wrong place. Okay. Now then, if I go in...
There's nothing like family. No matter what may happen in the topsy-turvy world of the Caribbean resort business, I can always relax in the knowledge that I come from good, wealthy stock. Breeding. That's what's important. Breeding and culture. Just like Grandfather Lambert.
Brilliant, I say.
Breeding, culture, and lots of really old money. It makes a man proud. It's funny. I don't remember Grandfather Lambert as looking so common. Oh, weird. It's like his eyes follow me. Pictures like that really creep me out.
Okay, now we can convince him that we're related. Mystic, would you stop? Go find something else to do, buddy. He's digging in the garbage can over here. He keeps getting up on my wife's desk and going after cables. Okay, now then.
Look at me. Don't I look just like a good soup?
He needs to
now
pass
that
out.
You mention it, you do bear a slight resemblance to my great-grandfather, C. Lambert Goodsoup.
He's
Clammy?
bored.
Why, folks back home used to tell me all the time. You're the spitting image of old Chowder Good Soup.
You know, I think you're right. I wonder why I didn't see it before.
Okay, let's see. All right, now we need to get into...
Coming right up.
Knock him out again. Three times the charm, I guess. 3 times. Kill him a third time. Like he should. There's no subtlety. He just grabs his throat and falls over.
Again. I'll take care of him.
Wait! I'm a good soup!
Welcome back to Mutual of Stan.
I'm cashing in this insurance policy.
But this is a life insurance policy. You collect when the policyholder dies.
I'm dead. I really am.
Do you have any proof that you're dead?
As a matter of fact, smart guy.
No, of course not.
Then it appears that you're just wasting my time.
As usual. All right, well, that didn't work. And this is the good soup. Yeah, bad soup. This is bad soup. This is the good soup family crypt.
It's locked.
Of course it is. Old blind pew. It sounds like we need somebody to issue a death certificate. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think too. And I'm wondering.
No.
What can I do? Oh, wait. Where are you going? Where in the world is he going? Where did he go? That was weird. Happy sleepy dog. You love the creepy vibes of this game. Guybrush is lost.
I don't think that would be interested in a business card. I can't use the chisel with that.
I mean, why in the world is Guybrush, Sandy? What? Wait, that's not going to work. What else do we have? I am really not sure if we have everything from here yet. I feel like at some point we're supposed to get in here, because this is where the caretaker is for the cemetery. I don't remember. See if I can work that out later. Village done. Windmill done. A lane still working. Lighthouse done. Beach. I still got to figure out how to get that cork out of that bottle. I don't know how. Hey, Avoozle, how are you doing?
He's busy repairing the ship now.
He doesn't want to talk to me. Okay. What if we give him...
I don't think he'd like that.
You only got up not long ago. Wow. Happy New Year, by the way. Does the nail work on corks? I tried that.
It doesn't look like she's hurt. Well, except for that whole turn to gold by a pirate curse thing.
Let's see. So nail... I think I tried this and it didn't work. Let's try it again.
I can't use the nail with that.
Yeah, I can't use the nail with that. The chisel popped the top off the Head Be Clear bottle.
I can't use the chisel with that.
But it doesn't work there, so that's inconsistent. Crockemeyer, thank you very much for that sub. I appreciate that.
Crockemeyer just subscribed.
Enjoy your ad-free experience. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. I hope to catch you, or that you can catch my streams regularly. Just for those who are new to the channel, because I haven't said this at all this stream, my schedule is 3 days a week. Tuesdays, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and then Fridays at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, and Sundays at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. So I stream at 2 different times, pretty extremes. The Friday and Sunday streams are a different game than what happens on Tuesdays. That was why I started out with Quake 2. Initially, it was a joke because I was playing it on Sunday, and I forgot to change the title. But anyway, so right now, Quake 2 is the choice on Fridays and Sundays. Right now, we're finishing up Curse of Monkey Island on Tuesdays. And on Thursdays, you can catch me over on GodCom. That starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. I haven't decided what I'm going to be playing yet. We're going to see. You've followed for a while, been meaning to sub. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. I'm going to feel silly when I remember you're very right. I'm sure I will. Some of these, it's like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Fortune telling won't work with that. The magic wand has no effect on that. I don't think she... The bottle has a cork in it. The bottle has a cork in it.
Oh. Well, I tell you what, Coyote, of all of my inventory, do I have what I need to get the cork out of the bottle? I feel like I do, but I just don't remember what it was. Right now, I'm just running around trying to find something to spark a memory. Or something that makes sense.
Looks like it was quite a show.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was an environmental thing. All right, what can I use?
Hi guys, I've risen from the deepest recesses of the underworld. Your curiosity is overwhelming. The bottle has a cork in it.
Yes, thank you.
The bottle has a cork in it. I don't think she'd like that.
That's
the
like
bottle has a cork in it.
Just brute force this crap. I feel like I'm done in here. I don't think there's anything else that I need.
The bottle has a cork in it. I'm sure it's just a bunch of legal stuff I couldn't hope to understand. I'm sure it's just a bunch of legal stuff I couldn't hope to understand.
Is there a bottle opener on this refrigerator? That wouldn't have been unusual. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find something, but like what? It's environmental, but what would it be? I mean, I'm sitting here trying to think of this logically, and that's probably not the right way to do it, but...
I don't want to pin that.
You kind of do, Guybrush.
I can't pull the cork out with my hands. It's a corked bottle of shaving soap.
Only it's not an item.
The bottle has a cork in it. That doesn't look hungover at all. That doesn't look hungover at all.
Yeah. Yeah, the kiddo. Only that it's not an item. Well, I could give it to somebody. Maybe somebody will open it for me.
I don't think he'd like that.
I've got what I need on me.
I don't think she'd like that. I can't use a balloon with that.
Or in you. Uh-oh. In me? In me?
The bottle has a cork in it. The bottle has a cork in it. This is only for reading. I can't use the skeleton arm with that. That doesn't take wooden nickels. I can't paste that. I don't want to pin that. The magic wand has no effect on that. I don't want to cut that. The encyclopedia won't help with that. The bottle has a cork in it. I don't want to use the map. Fortune telling won't work with that. I can't use the magnet with that. No.
I'm probably still way off base on this. I'm not...
No.
Nothing really strikes me. Oops.
I can't use the mallet with that.
No, this doesn't work.
I can't use the chisel with that.
Nor does this.
I can't use the nail with that. I can't use the nail with that.
The auger doesn't work.
That doesn't need to be augured.
And someone help with a corked bottle? I mean, this is just crazy. That I know it isn't it. But I'm going to be consistent. We're going to go all the way through.
I can't use the measuring cup with that.
In me. I don't understand the in me. You're about to lose me as the hint source says I must go. Oh, no.
My mask of tofu won't do anything here. I can't use the cushion with that.
I'm going to hate myself if you answer and tell me what it is.
That doesn't look hungover at all. That doesn't look hungover at all. I can't use the umbrella with that. I don't think that would be interested in a business card. I don't want to lubricate.
Yeah, go
that.
for it. I could be sitting here all night long and I'm still not going to figure this out.
I can't use the
that doesn't make any
insurance
sense.
policy with that.
Yeah, go ahead and tell me. I honestly don't remember. And nothing is coming to mind. In me. Where?
The bottle has a cork in it.
Oh, are you saying use the chat icon on it? I get the hint now. I can't open that with my fingers. Good God. Good God, I can't believe it.
Okay.
Thank you, Kyle.
Hey, neat. It points north.
Hey,
Science is fun when you know the secret.
See, I'm done. That's not that bad. No, that's... Like you said, I was going to feel dumb when I did it. Alright, so we now have that. We can actually get the lost. I think we can get. Thank you, Coyote. You have a great night. Some puzzles are a little more difficult since the command wheel isn't always present and in mind. Yeah, I didn't even think about using that. Alright, now then. We can give him the compass.
Here, take this compass.
For Hin President 2024.
This is a compass. Will it work?
Will it work?
Of course. See how it points north?
Wow, that's incredible. How'd you do that?
It was nothing.
All right, now take me to Skull Island.
I'd like a ride out to Skull Island, please.
All right, let's go.
It doesn't look like it's that far away. How did the guy get lost for years?
The bravest of men must dread the horror of this place. Steel your courage, boy, now, before you gaze upon the terrible, horrible face of Skull Island.
That's a duck.
A duck skull.
What are you talking about? Don't you see the skull?
This island doesn't look like a skull at all. It looks like a great, big, enormous duck. It should be called Duck Island.
Well, you see, you gotta squint and sort of turn your head and... Ooh, it's just so scary.
If you squint and turn your head, it looks like a bunny.
Well, anyway, see that light up there on the
No,
cliff face?
doesn't look like a bunny either.
That's Smuggler's Cave. It's run by King Andre, the greatest smuggler in the world. And his
Gull
mysterious
Island,
assistant, Cruff.
But how do I get up there?
You have to go to the top of the cliff.
Won't you be coming with me?
No, you must go alone.
Alone.
There will be someone there who will help you. But I warn you, beware of King Andre. He is as ruthless as he is bald.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with the bald thing?
Thanks.
I'm bald as fuck.
Oh God, I forgot about this guy.
Hello. Can you tell me how to find the evil smugglers of Skull Island?
Beats me. Oh, wait a second. I think I remember something about that at the orientation seminar. Let me think. The cave is halfway down this sheer cliff face. Climb on board this dumbwaiter. I'll lower you down.
It looks pretty rickety. Are you sure it's safe?
No. Never used it before, but I'm sure it can't be that dangerous. I'm a temp here. The usual elevator operator, Braunbeard, he's sick, so I'm filling in.
I guess that'll be okay. What's your name?
It's Lafoot.
All right. You notice in the background, there's the hotel, there's the volcano, right? There's the lighthouse. It's not that far away. How did the dude get lost for years on end? He got lost in the fog.
Sure, I can do that. You must weigh no more than, say, 20 pounds, right?
Actually, more like 120.
Oh. Well, it can't hurt to try, right?
No, you're sure about this?
Oh, yeah. You don't look that heavy at all. Is that not tied securely? Here we go.
Okay, give me a little bit more slack.
Whoops.
Okay, that's too much slack. Ah!
Ow! That had to hurt. Game over, you died. You don't die in LucasArts games, right? Okay. I think I can use the umbrella for it. Let's see if this does it.
Yes?
I'm gonna do it again. Both previous, yeah, exactly. There was a pretend death if you let him sit underwater for 10 minutes or more. In the first one, I forget what the second one was.
I think I'm getting better at this.
Please be careful this time.
No problem. Here we go.
But they make fun of it, and they even call it out.
I got it.
The catapult on Monkey Island, yeah. Oh, that's right. Yes, the catapult. You fall off the mountain. Get a Sierra death screen. I forgot about that. Okay, so we're going to save that here. Wait. There we go. Okay. Hi there, neighbors. Got any diamonds? Good afternoon. I'm the new Skull Island Diamond Inspector.
Good afternoon. I'm the new Skull Island Diamond Inspector. I'm going to have to see every diamond you've got. Every last one. Come on, people. Chop, chop. I don't have all day.
I do not like this man. Kill him.
Darn. Let me try that again.
I have got so much money, it's almost embarrassing.
I have got so much money, it's almost embarrassing.
That's not true, actually.
Well, hello. Let's talk, Mr.
Van Gouderfassenson. Jethro Van Gouderfassenson. LeChuck, a zombie pirate LeChuck. Good soup. Wonton good soup. Captain Loogie. Just Tito. Tito. Just Tito.
Tito. Just Tito.
Very well, Mr. Threepwood.
Yeah, Captain
Hey,
Loogie
how did
from
you
the
know
second one.
It is my business to know who enters and leaves Skull Island. I am King Andre, and this is my associate Gruff. Were you looking for something in particular?
I'm bald as fuck.
The Good Soup Family Diamond. LeChuck stole it, you bought it, I want it. Now. Please? Sir?
But we have so much quality merchandise here at the Pirate Club.
Our prices get lower every day.
Everything a pirate or pirate in training could possibly want is here. For the right price.
Could you not laugh like that anymore?
Could you not laugh like that anymore?
The Good Soup Diamond is the centerpiece of my collection. The fantastic energy flowing through it is the key to all my power.
So, can I have it?
Of course you can't have it. Unless you were to give me something in return.
You're a madman. Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Threepwood. I expect you to die.
You expect me to talk?
No, Mr. Threepwood. I expect you to buy.
I couldn't help. I saw that coming a mile away. That was James Bond Goldfinger. What's up with the bunnies? Yeah, they're the enemy. What bunnies? What am I missing? Oh, there it is. Yes. Oh! Oh my god. I see. Wow, I didn't even pick up on that. I guess they're all the bunny they're all the bunny robots that were left over from Full Throttle. Yeah, all over the screen, but they're all like mangled in. I don't know, that's weird. That diamond belongs in a museum. You belong in a museum.
That diamond belongs in a museum.
So do post-impressionist paintings, Mr. Threepwood. So do post-impressionist paintings.
What the heck is that supposed to mean?
One day, you will understand.
Your evil plan will never work, Andre.
But it is flawless. A carefully placed series of charges laid throughout Blood Island, all controlled by a network of satellites in geosynchronous orbit. And only one man has access to the master switch.
Boss.
I am that man, Threepwood, and...
Boss?
Yes, Mr. Gruff.
Ixnay on the evil and play?
Ah, yes, of course.
Maybe we could make a deal.
As you wish. You are a formidable opponent, Mr. Threepwood, but it looks as if our game of cat and mouse must cease. It is a perfect diamond, one of the largest I've ever seen.
I'll take it.
And so it comes with a very large price.
Enough with the hard sell. How much?
It will cost you an awful lot of money. Do you have that much?
No.
How much you got?
Well, let me think. The cash on me, my mutual fund, carry the two... Very little.
As I thought.
Very little.
But perhaps we can make a deal. My partner and I are very fond of cards, poker in particular. How about a little wager? If you can defeat us at poker, you win the diamond.
Sounds fair.
Yes, fair.
Could you stop laughing like that? It's very unnerving.
So, Mr. Threepwood, the question is to you. Care to join us in a game of cards?
Sounds fun. Deal me in, Baldy.
Deal me in, Baldy?
You will have to pay to enter the game.
Well, how much do I need?
Not very much.
I don't have any money.
Then you can't play. What if by some unfortunate turn of luck, you happen to lose? We would have nothing to gain.
So what do they win if he loses? I don't know. Let's see what they say again.
Okay, I'll play you for the diamond.
You will have to pay to enter the game.
Well, how much do I need?
Not very much.
I don't have any money.
Then you can't play.
I was trying to figure out this. The guy who's the voice of King Andre is really familiar. He's been in a lot of games. That's probably why. It was a voice in Elix 2. World of Tanks, Modern Armor. God. Man, lots of games. He was in Barbie's Dreamhouse Adventures. Let's see, what else is he in? He was at, he's a voice in Elder Scrolls Online and Masquerade, World of Warcraft. That's all I needed to know. He was he was also a voice. He was Dr. John. He replaced he replaced Michael Dorn in the remake of Gabriel Knight 1. Okay, so I can't really do anything with him yet, right? What do I have that I can use to convince him? I'm not sure I have what I need in order to be able to get this part of the mission done. Smuggle Bunny?
I hope you're prepared to pay for that.
Never mind.
Of course, you can see the diamond on the table, but you can't, expensive thing, you can't actually do anything with it. Everyone is a voice of ESO. That's fair.
To pay for that.
Never mind. I don't think he'd like that.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't think think he'd like that. I don't think he'd like that.
All right. Actually, I think what I'm going to do, we're coming up to the end of my stream, and I'm starting to fall asleep, to be honest with you. I'm getting tired. I'm going to save it here. In fact, I'll just overwrite where we are here. Overwrite. We're going to cut it loose here. All right. So I'll be back on GodCom 7 p.m. Eastern time. Not decided what we're going to play, but I will be there in a couple of days. And then on Friday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern, we're going to pick up where we left off on Quake 2. Should be able to make pretty good progress Friday. It's not a particularly long game, so I figure a couple of streams more, maybe 3, and it'll be done for Quake 2. And then we're going to move on to something after that. Not sure which. Either way, thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate everybody dropping in tonight. If you came in and lurked, thank you very much. If you came in and chatted, thank you very much as well. And, also with some gift subs and whatnot, let me shut that down. Doink. Close that. And, God, my nose is driving me crazy. Why is it itching so much? Actually, it feels like there's a cat hair or something sitting on it. It's the reason. Let's see. We did have one gift sub to Coyote. Thank you very much, Rev Brown, for gifting that sub to Coyote. I really appreciate that. And Coyote, enjoy your ad-free experience there. We also had Krokemeyer, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. I really appreciate that. And Babylon Zool for 9 months. Rev Brown for 12. Really thank you guys very much. And then we also had a handful of follows as well. So thank you very much. If you're newly followed, or if you're new to the channel but you haven't followed, make sure you have your notifications on so that you can notice when the stream has gone live. However, you can also use my Discord or Twitter or Blue Sky, whichever one, to get notifications as well. And for those on the YouTube channel, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. If you came and just lurked, or if you're also the Twitch channel like Rev Brown and in the YouTube giving the view, I thank you very much for that as well. We're pushing that a little bit as just get a little extra views. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm not even going to raid. I'm just going to go to bed. Is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to say thank you very much. I hope you all had a wonderful New Year's. I look forward to seeing you either on GodCom on Thursday or my channel again on Friday morning. And until then, be safe. Have a good time. Take care, all.